It's Wednesday night, we're live at 8. Oh, we're a little bit late. 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 Look at that yellow fan. Ah!
I need some batteries for this as well.
We're live at 8 Wednesday night. Sorry that we're a little bit late, guys. Was it last week that we were?
Well, we tried to go early for him, Doug. And what happened last week, Doug? What happened when we went early?
This is me looking at us trying to go early. This is me this is me as a third party looking at us when we're like, oh, let's go early every week, and this is me as a third party looking at us tonight. This is what my reaction would be to us. Uh-oh. So we're in hot water and we're in hot trouble because we meant to go early every week and now we're not. But guys, welcome Wednesday night live at 8. Woo! And I love that yellow fan you've got. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Check it out, guys. Look at that. I love that. A lot of the realmers out there might say, I'm a little yellow fan. I like the yellow show and all the guys that...
Curse word detected.
It's so epic today.
Yeah. So what's going
You're not sick anymore, though, right?
No, I just have, I have asthma. I'm asthmatic.
No, you are?
Mm-hmm.
No, you are?
I never told you that. But guys, we have a great show planned for you tonight. Sorry about being a little bit late. Say, how's your week been?
Oh, pretty good. We're pretty excited here, being me, and me telling you, which you'll agree, that it's Zine Week. It's Zine Week.
That's right. So this is a Zine episode,
Not just any zine, though. It's the first of the month.
First of the month Zine. It's the May Skeleton magazine, which is on Skellypedia right now. But don't go looking yet because we're going to go over at the end of the show. It's going to be really super cool and fun. I thought this was one of the best zines that we've ever done. In fact, the Realmer submissions this month were so incredible. I was... my expectations are already kind of high because I do enjoy the Realmer submissions every month. But this month, I looked at those submissions, I went, oh my goodness, these things are crazy. These submissions are crazy. And so it blew me away. So I thought, in my estimation, this is the best zine that we've ever had. I'm really happy with it. And that actually, that brings us into the first part of our evening, which is now a tradition. This is the third time's a charm style. We want to talk about the prize for tonight, guys, because, here at Skeleton Realm Live, we have
before we do that, we have just some elephant in the room housekeeping to do.
What's that? Yeah.
That's just that there's a new shirt in the store. This was mentioned last week. You'll remember this from last week. And that is, gosh knows what's going to come on screen. Yep, it's this one. Yes.
There we go, guys. So there's a new shirt in the shop. This is not a one-off. This one is going to be in the shop permanently. I really thought this was fans demanded this. They begged for this. And so we gave it to them. We said, we're going to put the My Ears Suck on a shirt, so tell me now. And the tell me now part on the back is referring to, if you are out there. And so first of all, I'd say don't wear this if your ears, for the audio-only listeners, it says, my ears suck, I can't even hear my own farts. I talked about that last week. And if that isn't you, maybe don't buy the shirt. But if that's you and you can relate to that, which I bet a lot of you out there can, get this shirt. And the great thing about this, it serves a utility because on the back it says, tell me now, which means, hey, if you hear me fart, since I can't hear my own farts because my ears suck, if you hear me fart, tell me now, because I want to know, right? And it's not just because I want to apologize, and maybe I'm not sorry at all. It's kind of more like, I just want to know, right? I want to know when my body's doing what it does, and my ears suck.
Well said. So that's in the store, and you're going to get that. But, Doug, we thought, why don't we spice up the sweepstake tonight? So
yeah, this is huge.
So this is pretty big. So then we're about to show you the main prize, the one-of-a-kind shirt that we make every week that only one winner on Earth ever gets every week. But we wanted to do a little throw into something. So we're throwing in this Bart shirt. It's part of the prize. You're getting two prize winners getting two. Explain that.
That is absolutely true. This is massive. Tonight's prize is going to be 2 shirts. You're getting 2 shirts if you get a super chat. If the super chat wins, Speaking of super chats, Gronk says, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're late, you're fired. Oh man, I missed the scene again. Ah!
Uh-oh, looks like
Gronk,
we're
get
both
those pages in. But yeah, guys, so Gronk is the only one. As it stands now, Gronk's getting 2 shirts because tonight's prize is 2 shirts for the raffle at the end of the show. The way
Let's show the second.
Chat.
Let's show the second shirt here.
Let's show the big
in honor
shirt.
of Zine Week landing on the 1st of the month.
This is the Skeleton Realm Zine of May on a t-shirt. And on the back there is an ad for an incredible Bing Bong game that I had the pleasure of making the ad for this month. I was so excited I had a chance to play this game. We'll get into that later in the show, but this is an incredible game. You might have heard about it before. TreeMorph Dorks, one of the great franchises out there for role play and real-time. They call it real-time role play and real-time real-time playing. So what an incredible game. It's on the PC, only for PC. Sorry, guys, with the Macs. It's for PC gamers. Anyway, that's on the back. On the front is the cover of this month. How cool is that?
Amazing. That's what you'll stand to win. One of the greatest zine covers we've ever seen. We can get a little enhance on that.
Spiggle says, Gronk, if you get both shirts, can I have one? Touche says 2 shirts for Touche. Got me torqued up. Let's go, Touche.
So there's an extreme close-up. But you'll see when we go over the zine at the very end of that show.
This is so cool. So, guys, we have an incredible classic episode.
Classic.
A classic show that's not any different than much of the other ones we've done before. Classic. Classic. I'm going to get my hand real quick. If you can wait 1 second. Wait, hold on. Give me that hand.
Uh-oh.
Give me a hand. I want to do something fun.
Oh, yeah, I see. I thought you meant it.
Look at that. So, guys, I do have that with me tonight. Bounce. 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 Yeah.
Ow.
So we have that tonight. We like to have fun, right? We just is silly around here sometimes.
That was so cool and fun. Unexpected.
We just is silly around here sometimes. We just is silly around here, right? We like to have fun. We just did silly around here sometimes. Woo! Right? We like to have fun. We just did silly around here sometimes. Right? We just did silly. We just did silly around here sometimes. Okay, more super chats. Live chatter says, did Phaser eat a good breakfast? And would he ever share his primary morning meal with the likes of Jorm? Well, I think that's very possible. Jorm might not give him a choice in the matter. Musi said, that shirt is amazing. I hope I win it. Yeah. Nikolai Palazzo says, Gronk, if you get both shirts, can I get both? Our Lords sends $1. Thank you. Julian Bling for a 100 ARS. Julian back at it with the ARS. Doug, get that bogus red pen out of the table. Today is Yellowstone Wednesday. Sorry, a little bit of red sometimes just goes a long way.
Mustard. You do have an incredible swag tonight, Doug, and I must compliment your blue hat and yellow shirt. It's so swagged out.
So guys, Photogender says Gorbs. Stephen McCready says, please let me win. I don't have any shirts. It's okay. Our says mustard cream with the toast. So guys, a classic show tonight with classic guests. You already knew that if you come to the show.
Curse word detected.
If you come to the show and you're saying, I don't think they're going to do guests, you're so stupid.
Curse word detected.
What? We do guests, right?
Yes! Who after that?
Guys, the first guest tonight are the time-tested lurkers. Well, we had some lurkers growing up where I'm from. I might have been a lurker every now and then. I'd go down to the mall and down to the soda pop stand, and sometimes I'd see some of the cooler kids, and I'd lurk around. I'd lurk in the shadows and watch them, and I wouldn't hang out. It wasn't cool, but we'd lurk around them and look at them and go, I'd study their movements next to the soda pop stand at the mall, and I'd go, we go to a sports game, a football game on a Friday night. I wasn't good. I wasn't on the team. I wasn't a cool jock, and I'd watch him go. So I was a lurker, and there's a lot of different lurkers in town. And you know, I've come in contact with little lurkers. We call them little lurkers, kids that lurk. It's all ages lurk. And they annoy me. If you haven't been lurking long enough, you don't know the proper techniques, you don't know how to do it exactly. So when our booking agent said, we're gonna have some lurkers on to lurk with you guys, hide in the shadows, shadow hiding style, to lurk on you guys, sort of like that in the shadow, I said, okay, first of all, I'm excited that we're gonna have them.
Yeah.
But second of all, we need to have some time-tested lurkers. Somebody's just better into the swag, right?
Curse word
And
detected.
somebody's just better into the star, yeah! And not somebody that just learned a second ago how to lurk. So we need lurkers who are watching and who've been doing it for years. So we got time-tested lurkers on tonight. Just lurkers, but I wanted to add they are time-tested, so don't worry about it. Bowen Gardner says, dang. Flipping Fruitcake says, I'm amazed you guys have guests. Acid Mass had a physical exam and my doc asked me about my sexual history.
Curse word detected.
Didn't even think to ask when the last time I was kissed was. Rude, that's not.
Curse word detected.
Who's after?
After that, guys, we got Ray's Jubilee preparation team. Let's just give it up for Ray, first of all. Because I think oftentimes we get distracted by the guest. We see something about the guests that we're interested in. We go, that's so cool.
Yeah.
We forget who really it's about. And so this is Ray's Jubilee preparation team. Now, when I first saw that guest, I was so tempted to just get super excited about talking to them about preparing a jubilation, preparing a jubilee, getting super excited about being joyous and doing a jubilee in a joyous style. I was really excited about that. Talking to them about what it means to just plan a banquet, plan a ball,
Curse word
plan
detected.
a jubilee in a jubilation style. Plan a
Curse
banquet,
word
plan
detected.
a ball, get really excited about all the accoutrement that
Curse
would
word
go into
detected.
all the different things that would go into a ball, the food and the ball gowns.
Curse
and
word detected.
A banquet and a jubilee, and my mind started to wander, and I went, you know what, I didn't even once ask, how come Ray's having a jubilee, and this is about Ray's jubilee? These are Ray's Jubilee preparation team. These are hired by Ray. These were hired by Ray. Ray hired these individuals, so they belong to him. They're Ray's mercenaries, so to speak. And so when they're here, they're on Ray's time. And so we're going to talk to them about Ray. So Ray, before you get your socks and underwear up in a knot and a bundle up your ass,
Curse word detected.
we're going to talk to the Jubilee preparation team about your Jubilee and get the scoop on what it is that you're celebrating in a Jubilee style.
Ray's Mercs.
In the Jubilee style.
We got
Great.
super chats.
Jude Sadler says we did silly and do fun to have it joyous. Thank you, Jude. Knight says, I'm so freaking bummed I missed the deadline for Skelly Mag this month, but I'm going to make it up for it with my best work yet next month or sure. That's right. Great attitude, Knight. Can't wait to see June submissions should be great as well. Those May submissions. Now I want to say something about some of these hungry zine viewers.
Yeah, let it
I've
rip.
debated. When we go over the zine on the show, I've thought I should just put it up live after the show because I don't want y'all to see it until we go over it. Am I wrong for that?
Curse word detected.
Quit peeking at it!
Curse
If
word
you're
detected.
peeking, let us know, and then we'll prevent you from peeking in the future, but you have to let us know because we can't track peeking. There's no
I
peak
was gonna say
metrics.
we could have a peak scanner at everybody's house at Romer Honesty Code.
How the hell would that work?
They can install a peak scanner on their webcam, and if we see them peeking, it'll annihilate them and it'll delete their account from the community or something.
Okay, well, that sounds feasible.
So no
yeah.
peeking, because I
Let's do
want
it.
you guys to have the temptation, and then I want you to overcome it. I don't want the temptation to not be there. I want to have it up live, and so that you're going, oh gosh, I want to go see it, but I'm not going to because Doug told me not to, and I want to watch it live when he shows it. Hush now!
I think we got a super.
We had a poll that said, have you done the
Oh.
Phaser 40 challenge? No, 50%. Guys,
Damn.
I'm so proud of you guys. Crispin Von Summer Slacks. I can't even read, but I absolutely love your zine. Thanks, Crispin. Yeah, lots of good images in there if you're illiterate. It's good, pretty pictures and pretty colors to look at.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just getting the blood
we had
pumping.
plenty of text tonight, though. There's plenty of text that we'll be
There is a
reading
lot of
tonight.
text tonight, which should be really fun to read through, so stick around for that.
But
Sign
wait,
up to the Patreon for the additional hour after the show as well.
who's after this? Why is my buttons not working? Uh-oh, time to... Okay, only the other buttons are working, so give me
The
one
button's
moment.
broke. Gosh, technical difficulties. The Fall 1100 says Mr. Beast says hi. Hi, Mr. Beast. Flipping Fruitcake says, is watching SRL recommended by the FDA? No, I wouldn't say recommended, but we're certainly not, there was a time when we were, I don't know what the list is called, but we were on that list that it wasn't to say it was illegal to watch, but it was not being your best interest health-wise to watch. We were in that gray area for a while, and I'm happy to say that we have moved out of that gray area. I don't exactly remember when. I just noticed we're no longer in that gray area where they say, you probably shouldn't consume the show because it'll make you unhealthy, but if you want to, occasionally you do it. We're not even there yet. We're right in the neutral now. We're right in the neutral, so that's great. So shout out to the FDA. After that, guys, we got weak punishers. Now, my punishment crew that I had assigned to me when I was born, they didn't come around in life until later when I was older. And so I am thankful for that. But when my punishment crew finally showed up at my door, these guys were strong. These guys were big, buff guys. Punishing was their name of the game for them. Because they were my punishment crew, personally assigned. And they were big guys, big beefy guys, and they really beat me up real good, punished me real good. Not just physically, but all sorts of ways. And so I got a kind of a chuckle when I saw this weak punishers. I said, oh my gosh, I thought in order to be a punisher, you had to be a big beefy guy and strong.
Curse word
But
detected.
apparently there's weak punishers, so we're gonna talk to some weak punishers. And yeah, I might like to be on their list. What's going on over there? Some technical difficulties.
Slight, unusual. So we're resting on your camera for a moment here.
So I would like to be, if I could get like a reassignment to some weak punishers, I would like that. But I don't know how you'd even do that.
All right. So hopefully this
Interesting.
stops happening, and we will have a
Live
regular
chatter, does
show.
Phaser borrow your clothes or do y'all borrow his? We don't exchange at all. I wanted to show off this cool shirt I had that we can't switch cameras.
We can now.
This is a really cool shirt. I wanted to show you guys.
Gosh, this is so cool. I'm so jealous.
This is play gear. So I got one of these play gear. If you show that logo, this is pretty exclusive. Pretty exclusive. I got play gear. And so
Why don't you get up in the corner there and we can see.
Yeah, I wanted to show my gear though with the logo.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, show the logo.
I did.
This is my play gear.
So show it all.
Basically, this is my play gear. So it goes all the way down. This is my play gear. I was hooked up my play gear to wear this. Basically, all I had to do was wear it live a couple times. It's the first show. This is the first show. But I get to keep it if I wear it 2 shows. So if I wear it next week, if it's clean, I get to keep the shirt. So far, so good. I like the way it wears. And I think I'm going to try to keep it. So probably wear it next week. If it's clean, I'll definitely wear it if it's clean. If it's dirty, I might do the week after. I have a month to wear it.
Let's see the logo on the collar behind
Yeah.
you. Get down, crouch
Yeah.
to me.
It's,
You see this says play cloths.
So yeah, I'm really excited about getting the chance to wear that. That's my play gear. Who's jealous? Grogster says Jorm is not a weak punisher. No, absolutely not. Oh! All right, guys. After that, we've got Maniac. Oh, this is so cool. So we got our hands on a Maniac table. That's the dinner furniture game. I might call it a dinner nightmare furniture game. So furniture games are a new thing that a lot of millennials and Gen X are enjoying. Some of the older individuals who like to have dinner parties with some of their friends, couples, married couples getting together, having a dinner party in a suburban setting. They love, now back in the day, I used to play board games. Our parents probably in the 80s would play board game. And that's cool too, but guys, furniture games are where it's at now. And I see a lot of cool stuff with couches, love seats, just regular chairs where trapdoors will open up, they'll spin and do backflips, and you have to keep yourself ready for that to happen, and you'll draw cards and cords, and you'll also draw dice, draw cards and cords, and throw dice on the ground to roll numbers, press a random button, a machine that's next plugged in for the cords of the furniture plugged into, and heck, who's gonna do a backflip? And then boom, you're strapped into the chair, does a backflip. So cool, and that's just one of the ones I saw on YouTube. I watched reviews of this equipment, but I never pulled the trigger and bought it. But this is so cool. This is the first I've ever seen of a dinner table. This is called a Maniac table. You put your food out, you have your dinner party, and there's trap doors underneath, and there's also hoses that come up with hot billowing smoke with steam that'll spray in the face, and it's random, so you roll the dice. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get sprayed with mashed potatoes.
Curse
or maybe
word
I'll have the
detected.
trap door on the table go down, and some of the thick mashed potatoes will go
Curse
down
word detected.
into the ground. And so, oops, who's gonna clean it, right? So it's just a fun game.
Beats the hell out of Scrabble, Doug. I'll tell you that.
Gandalf, sorry, I missed your chat. Gandalf says, did you get the beads of sweat off the lettuce? No, I didn't. It's not my job to do that. So I don't know why you asked.
All right, who's after?
After that, we got bib screen technicians. These are the upside down video crew. There's a lot of different bib screen technicians in town that I've been using. And one of the things about my bib screen that, now I'll be honest, do you use a bib screen?
No.
So I got a bib screen, and I sprung for the $5,000 one.
Ooh.
Guilty as charged. I got on the payment plan. I got a $5,000 bib screen because I was like, okay. And for those of you guys who don't know what a bib screen is, it's if you wear a bib like I do when I eat, because I get lots all over my shirt, so I gotta wear a bib. If you wear one of those, it's really cool to have upgrades for them. Some people have charging ports. Well, now they have screens.
Oh.
LCD screens. And so I got one with a super, super good screen, and I justified forking over the $5,000 because I thought, okay, when I'm not using it as a bib, I can just use it as a television to watch my shows. I mean, it's a great 1080p LCD screen. It's incredibly high res. I can play my games on it. I can watch movies. So I said, I'm going to spend the $5,000 on it. Well, here's the problem. And here's something I didn't realize. Okay, think about the logistics here. The music is so loud. Can we just turn it down a bit?
I think it's mixed well. It's just
super
it
loud.
hurts us, but
So here's one of the logistical issues with a bib screen. You're not even listening.
one of the logistical issues with a bib screen is here. Right? Did I get it right?
No. So one of the logistical reasons with one of the logistical problems with a bib screen is when I'm wearing my bib screen and I'm looking at my sites, looking at my videos. Let's play some music.
Okay, I'm going to turn around.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to not face you for a moment.
Yeah.
So you just.
I want to hear some music.
Okay, I'll play it. Just.
Oh, it's too loud. Turn it down. Great. So one of the logistical problems with a bib screen is that when that screen is right here, think about this. So let's use our brains, right?
Okay, yeah, thinking.
When my bib has a screen on it, an awesome 1080p LCD screen that I'm looking at Twitter or Facebook or Instagram.
Why don't you
or
use
TikTok.
your pad to demonstrate? Okay, is that about the same size? You can unplug it. It's okay. You can snap it.
Oops, see, they should do them with the iPads because what I'm about to explain doesn't even work with the iPad, and I don't know why the technology isn't there. You think for $5,000. Anyway, my point is, when you have a screen, it's upside down.
Yeah.
Because the bib screen needs to be right side up.
Because of the head hole.
Because my head is looking down at my screen.
And the bib has to go over. You can't flip that
but
around.
I'm looking down at the screen, so it needs to be this way.
Yeah.
But then others around me see it upside down. Now here's the thing, when I take my bib screen off and I prop it up next to my couch, plug in my PlayStation 5 and start playing my games, it's upside down because the way that it sits on the stand of the bib, it's upside down. So I have to flip the screen over every single time. Now here's the thing, I thought, okay, I'm gonna go into settings and I'm gonna just flip the screen when I'm using it as my bib. It'll be like this, and all the food on it, when I clean it, I can pull it back and flip it again.
So it's right side up to others.
Right,
Yeah,
so I can't have it both ways.
Well,
I have to flip it. Now here, I'm just gonna get to the problem, what the solution is.
Oh, okay. What is?
These are bib screen technicians, so you have to hire a technician to come over every time you want to flip the orientation of the screen.
How much is that?
$500 every single time. Now, then I said, okay, well I won't use it as a TV anymore, so I don't have to fork up the $500. But now I just spent $5,000 on just a bib screen. I want to have a TV too for that price.
No.
So they need to figure out how to flip that.
Doug, the mannequin in your bedroom that you use, put it on the mannequin and it'll face you.
Then it'll be upside down.
No, you flip it once.
Now it'll be upside down.
Flip it one more time.
I'm telling you, the way that it sits on your body, it's like this. This
it's
is
upside
up
down
on the
to
screen,
you.
right? So it's upside down if I'm looking at it, you wearing it. Now here, you take it off and put it on a stand. It's built-in stand. The bib
But I would see it right. I would see it right side up.
The hood is hard, and it has like a tricorn hat on the top.
Yes.
So that's what makes it stand. So then
like
it's
a
upside
cowl.
down.
It's a
so then
cowl
it's
bib.
still upside down.
It's upside down
on the top. The
let's
hat
say
goes on
you're
the top.
wearing it now.
Yes.
To whom is it upside down? You or I?
You.
It is. So
Yes.
it's right side up to you.
Yes.
And that's fine.
Right, but now say I want to put it next to my couch, use my PlayStation 5 to play with it.
Curse word detected.
I see your problem.
And see, now it stands upside down too.
Okay.
So I can play my PlayStation 5 while I'm eating with my soda, and that way my soda doesn't stain my skin, because you can't wear a shirt with it. It's for shirtless.
Oh, it's skin on skin.
Yeah, and the soda just stains on my skin.
Well, all right. Thanks for. Oh, it's broken again. Okay.
What is wrong with this crap, dude?
I don't know.
We got super chats. We got a bunch of gift memberships. Thanks. Free drink tickets. A shout out to Realmers, new and old. Spiggle says, shout out to free drink ticket. Let's go. Live chatter says, did Phaser make contact? I don't know with who. I'm not sure who you mean. After that, guys, we've got Robotic Noted Michael, the data storage input king. Now, I've seen, who here's seen somebody with nodes out in public, maybe at a bus stop? Nodes are really cool. Nodes are getting really big nowadays. Node installations, digital nodes, storage nodes have been increasingly on the tech scene for data storage. Interaction nodes, IoT nodes for body metrics have been really big lately. But just really high amounts of storage capable to be stored on a node. I haven't seen that. I've seen data storage nodes that are just for like a text file or something. Terabyte nodes, each one a terabyte. That's huge. I didn't know this even existed until I saw Robotic Noted Michael. He's robotically noted, so his body actually powers the nodes. When they say someone's robotically noted,
right,
it means that the energy within their musculature and
is noted.
It means that the nodes on their body are powered by their musculature. That's what it means to be robotically noted.
I see. Duly noted.
Pop quiz. What does it mean to be robotically noted?
When the nodes on your body are
powered by your musculature and your skeletal system, right?
Let me finish.
Oh.
Well, you finished my sentence. Now it's finished, but thanks. Who's after Super Chat? Anyone Super Chat? Don't zip.
Live chatter says, is Phaser.
What?
I'm not sure. So robotically, I don't know if I made that clear, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
Guys, after that, we've got the founder of Treadmill Roads, Ned Umpirson, and he's here to give away free download codes or promo codes so that you can download car fitness app trial. Now, this is so cool. Who's heard of getting their oil changed? Who's heard of getting the gas pumped?
Curse word detected.
Who's heard of getting their tires rotated?
Curse word detected.
Right? So these are all...
Those are things we do to cars, right?
That's right. And so what do you do to your body to work out? You go to the treadmill, you go to the gym. Well, the car needs to get worked out too. It's a little known fact, guys. And yeah, there's things you can do to rotate the tire. You can pull the machines that make the tire go without car moving it machine.
Yeah, but
those are expensive. They're not very common. What if there's a place where you and I could go in our neighborhood, we could drive to almost like a drive-through car wash, but it's a giant treadmill that's part of the road for the car. So we pull our car up and we run up some gas, run up some miles, and work the car out. It's good for the car, good for the systems, get it moving. Well, now you can do that. This is so cool.
I love
this
that.
Is the founder of Treadmill Roads. It's a large piece of land he got out in North Georgia. It's about 100 acres, and there's dozens and dozens of small roads that are treadmills for the car. You pull your car on.
And you and I could go together and kind of like catch up.
We can park next to each other on two different treadmills, right next to each other, car treadmills, run those. And not only that, guys, he's got an app now where you can track your car's fitness level.
Oh, man.
And that's incredible.
This is a top-tier guest we've got tonight. My ears are perking up on account of the activities that are social and vehicle-related. Who's after that? Thank you. Thank you. What's that super chat? $2.
Super Mark, previous Super Chat All-Star winner. Super Mark says, do you watch SRL? Yeah, how do I know? Next question.
Oh, wow. So that means that Supermark, who won last week, is now officially in the race to win this week.
If Supermark won twice.
That would mean he would have 3 shirts because we're giving 2 shirts away this night. If you missed the beginning of the show, we explained that. Now, who's after that?
2? I can't believe we're giving away 2.
Guys, do you want to take it back?
It's too late. We should, but it's too late. After that, guys, we got pre-danced basketball mascots for beating up. Now, this is consensual. I have consensual here in parentheses. The mascots want to get beat up. They've volunteered to do so. When I'm sitting at a basketball game, well, let's go back.
Okay.
When I'm sitting at a baseball game and I see the mascot come out doing his or her silly dance and backflips, I start grinning from ear to ear. I get excited.
Why?
When I'm at a football game and I see the mascot come out on the 40-yard line, do a backflip to match and a split, I start grinning ear to ear. But if I'm sitting on a basketball court and I see one of those mascots come out and do a wiggle dance, I saw one come out like this.
Oh, let's see this.
Basketball mascot came out and did a wiggle dance like this. And when I'm on the basketball court watching a mascot do a wiggle dance like this, I'm thinking, you know, I really don't want to see that right now. I'd rather get right back into the basketball game. I don't like basketball half times. I want to get right back into the basketball game. And I don't know what it is. It's not like that with a baseball game or a football game. I'm ready for the dance. Even if it was a wiggle dance like this, I'd be happy. But most of the time, you're not seeing baseball or football mascots do a wiggle. You're seeing them do flips and yard line splits. But a basketball mascot does a wiggle dance. But you know, if I'm being honest, it's not about the wiggle dance. It's when I'm at a basketball match, I just want to see the game, brother, right?
Absolutely. But you mentioned smiling ear to ear.
Well, I'm not smiling ear to ear at a basketball game when I see him do the dance because I want to get back into the game. I just explained that. And so this was right up my alley. This service was right up my alley because I have an urge to beat up that mascot really bad. And I want to beat him up when he's got no chance to fight back, meaning his energy's low. And I've fantasized about this a million times. I watch him do a dance on the court, the basketball court, and after he's done with his dance, he's tired. And I'm like, gosh, he could take a real good beating right now, and he wouldn't be able to fight back too good because he's so tired. And I'd love to go down, run on that court, and beat his ass, and throw a couple balls at him, and treat a basketball like a dodgeball.
But you consider those negative,
Curse
and
word
you consider
detected.
those intrusive thoughts, negative thoughts?
I did, but then I saw this service, so I must not be the only one. Guys, these are pre-danced basketball mascots for beating up consensually. They've been pre-danced, so their energy's low, they're ready to take a beating, and they're consensually allowing me or anybody else who signs up for that matter to give them a real hardcore beating and a spanking.
So if you think that just
Curse word
because
detected.
other people share your violent, intrusive thoughts that it's not negative? Is that what you said?
I'm saying that they don't mind, so what's the problem?
But before you were aware of that service, you were having these violent thoughts of attacking people and so on. And then...
Yeah, so what? Why? Okay, you tell me. You sit through a basketball game and watch the mascots do a wiggle dance and you don't want to go down there and beat the hell out of them?
What's a wiggle dance? That right there, huh? Okay, I see your point. What's up, man?
You don't see a mascot.
What's up, man?
If you went to a basketball game, you saw a mascot doing that, you wouldn't want to beat his ass.
You got me there.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that?
That monitor for a
happened on
second.
both me
Oh,
and
that
you.
was weird. Some of our tech is really acting spooky tonight, guys.
It is scary, but it is.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. That's.
Is that you?
I don't know. Can you hear that
Moving
out
around
there?
Too much.
Can you hear it out there? Let's keep moving more.
All right, we'll keep going. All right, guys, after that, we've got Mega Whistle speaker system inventor Hal Jasonson's the Mega Whistle. Gosh, you know me, I'm a whistler. Are you a whistler? Who's a whistler in the chat?
Wait, let's do this.
Type I whistle. Yes, type yes, I whistle. Type yes. Type yes, I whistle in the chat if you're a whistler. Some of y'all don't whistle. That's fine. Now, over my life, I'm 32 years old. I spent a long time whistling. Probably spent at least half of those years whistling. And I feel like I've taken my whistle game all the way to the end of the road. I don't think I can go much further with my whistle game. I'm about as good as I'll ever be at whistling, and sometimes I lay in bed at night and think about how depressing that really is.
Improving.
I want to be improving all the time. I want to go for that infinite improvement, and I can't do that with the whistle. I've hit a brick wall, and it really disturbs me on a deep level. And so you can imagine how excited I was when I heard about the Mega Whistle speaker system. And this is a biometric body modification that you put inside your mouth, speakers in your cheeks that are pointing sort of in a diagonal way like this. It's almost like stereo style. And as you whistle, as that whistle comes through your tongue, it's picked up at the roof of your mouth by really advanced nanosensors. Those sensors are able to interact with your neurochemistry, your brain, and then create symphonic compositions. And now it's not easy, very difficult, but the point is you can take your whistle game to a symphonic level, and as you whistle, people will hear coming out of your mouth flutes, trumpets, woodwinds, brass, strings, percussion, timpanis, large dynamics, mezzo forte style with all different types of styles. It is incredible. Now, again, it's not very easy, but now, guys, I have something to work towards on a musical level, and I feel like I'm a kid again learning how to whistle, but I'm learning how to do symphonic whistling in my mouth.
So it is wind-powered. You're not just playing a digital sound.
It's wind-powered, and that wind gets picked up through the top of the mouth with those nanosensors. Those interact with your brain. So it's like a control, almost like a Neuralink style, but with the wind out of your hole.
That's
Curse
awesome.
word detected.
Okay, what's
I didn't want to be dirty, but imagine one in your ass for farting.
Curse word detected.
And it plays music to match?
Yeah.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Who's after that?
Guys, after that, we've got Mr. Wig. Children's Play Wig. Now, this is so cool. A children's play wig. Now, I thought this was really, really cool. It's called the Baby Edition. It's called the Tots Toupee. The Tots Toupee. Now, when I heard this, I went, a wig is for an old bald man with a bald head.
Yeah, right.
And I actually said this to the sales rep who was at my house. I met the sales rep because I came door to door to my house. I said, wait a second, a Tots toupee? A toupee's for an old bald man. They did not miss a beat. They pulled a picture out of their back pocket. They said, they pulled it up, didn't say anything, pulled it up, and it was a picture of an elderly man and a baby. And I made the connection right then like that. I went, wait a second, a baby is wispy hair, bald baby, and an old man is a wispy bald too. And so he said, toupees aren't just for old people, they're for kids too. And
That's
especially,
a hell of a salesman.
I
Good
know,
grief.
it was incredible. Especially Mr. Wig products, which have speakers, they have play buttons, and when you tug the hair, it'll say things, it'll help the child learn words, it'll help the child learn music through song and singing and happiness as well, and you can get all different types of hairstyles. This is so cool, guys. Wigs are not just for old bald men anymore.
You
They're
got
for
to
babies and tots.
get me one for the upcoming shower, but
That's right.
And it encourages
Encourages hair tugging to match. ruin surprise.
I ruined it.
You're like, hey, you might want to give me one. I'm like, hey, ruin surprise. Scott! Scott! Scott!
Sorry, bud. Will you don't spit on the guests? Do you spit? Who's after that?
Guys, after that, we've got Trunks smacking Trunks producer, Elwig Jorsingen, Norwegian man, an incredible playwright, an incredible performance artist, and he's here to promote his new show, Trunks Smacking Trunks. Have you seen this?
Oh, please.
This is one of the most magical things I'd ever sat through. I was in tears at the end. Trunks Smacking Trunks. He brings out 2 African elephants, big, old African elephants, massive, huge. And he brings out tree trunks that have been sawed off on wheels. He brings those elephants out, and I don't know why the elephants do this, but they get into a frenzy just with their trunks, and they start smacking the trunks with their trunks. So it's Trunks Smacking Trunks.
Oh my god!
And I thought that was incredible just on its own.
Its own. The sound must sound
The
good.
sound was
It's like the Vegas show.
I was elated.
Stamp the Vegas style.
I heard the sound and I was elated. So I thought that was cool, right?
Yes, that's where it stops, right? That's it.
No,
that's all.
Brother, I'm here to make you excited.
Okay.
Curse word detected.
Let's do it.
The trunks, now they're wet, so that's another element. There's a slapping, there's a wetness. And
Blue Man's Group. It's not unlike that Vegas show.
Yeah, I'm about to get into it.
So you're mixing Stamp and Blue Man's
Group.
Group.
So they're on rhythm. Then the drummers come out and drums and everything else, and it's a rhythm.
Oh,
so
people ones?
Absolutely. People come out banging drums. They're dressed as elephants. They have all this gray body paint.
The theme. Sure.
They're nude with gray body paint and huge trunks. And so they're slapping.
Curse word detected.
All the drums, and it's just insane, man. The sounds are incredible. The rhythm is incredible. It really brings you into this incredible place. And so we're so excited to have Elwig Jorsingen, who is a Norwegian guy. He's so cool. He does not speak any English, but we're going to communicate tonight through hand gestures, not sign language, but hand gestures.
Sure, we could do some pencil tapping or something.
That's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do.
Oh, okay, well, whatever.
Wet Bonky says, if you give a bonky, she'll ask for gorbs. That is so true. Wet Bonky says, if you give a bonky, that is absolutely true. Touche says, exhale or inhale, whistle. Please specify. It's an exhale. I don't know. Maybe inhale whistling does have an effect on the technology.
Try that. That's inhale whistling? The heck?
I can't do that.
Who after that? Did you get all of them?
Nope. After that, we got Squad Bod Friends Fitness Tracker. This is where you work out with your friends. It's called the Squad Bod. Your friends can team up on the app to track each other's workouts. And what I thought was really cool is at the end of the year, they have the Squad Bod Challenge, and they're giant they're like black metal boxes that they stack around town. And you and your friends have to move them from point A to point B.
Yeah.
So sometimes that involves sliding. Sometimes that involves lifting them up into a truck, driving them across town. But that's the Squad Bod Challenge where you move. It's called moving the cubes, which is really cool. So you get points for moving them at certain times. Now it's a rush because a lot of people in town want to also move the cube. So it's also a game of getting there first. But
Okay.
what you need to be is super muscular, super ready to move that cube. You can't use any machinery. They have what they call the Sentinels. That's what they call them. They sit on tops of the roofs of Atlanta, and they are armed with sniper rifles, and they watch to see if you're going to be using any type of machinery like a small bulldozer.
Or if a fight broke out or something, they would prevent
the
that.
police are present as well. They've
Okay.
got it barricaded. So it's a really fun system. Honestly, just the app, just the Squad Bot app is cool enough. But
Yeah.
if you can move the cubes, I highly recommend trying. It just gives you that extra goal to work towards. Can me and my buddies move giant 2-ton black metal cubes around town?
You just gave me an idea for an app you and I should develop, and we could potentially make this the next Skelly browser thing. But imagine all the Realmers working together to work out one body, and they have to decide
That would be tight.
decide what limb and what part, what ab ram to work out, and eventually you have a really built body if they can work together. Otherwise, you might have a body that is undesirably asymmetrical.
You know what would be cool on this system is we could have a workout system with all the realmers. We could get everybody, all the people in the Discord, like 1,000 people, 2,000 people, and we could assign groups. Like one person is a left out, one like group of 10 or 12 people is a left abdominal, group of 20 or 12 people is a left bicep. And so we each have a group, right? And then we plug into the app who's getting their workouts, and you have to get a total body, full body workout in order to get XP towards that one muscle. And then we have a digital representation, like a 3D man.
That's important.
And his body gets enlarged where the groups are doing their own full body workouts.
And you know, some of these
realmers,
maybe
he's got one massive bicep because the bicep group did a crazy
Or they were
pumps,
sneaking over to the calves, and they were like, they said, I want to do thighs. I want to do thighs. And they sneak over, and then they don't cooperate. And before you know it, our digital man has massive thighs. Which is not always a bad thing.
That would be so cool.
So let's work on that, kick that into development. And development begins now, Doug.
That's exciting.
Who's after?
After that, we got bug screamers, insect repellent freaks. I never heard about this, but screaming at the bugs makes them go away. Forget your citronella, forget your spray. Scream at the bugs, but only scream out a certain way. The bug screamers can only do it, not you, so don't try doing it. Colin Anderson says, what does it take to become Cash's All-Star? A lot goes into it. It's not one thing. It's not...
Did you just reach for your shirt like you thought you were wearing it?
No.
I recognize that.
It's not one thing. It's a lot of different things. It's a full body system, body, mind, spirit. It's everything that's involved. So Cash's All-Star, I mean, you have to talk to them. I really, truly don't know exactly what goes into it. What I do know is that I'm Cash's All-Star right now, and there is no expiration on being Cash's All-Star. If the council decides that they want to change Cash's All-Star, they want other people to start getting points at some of the kiosks, then they'll change it. But I wouldn't call them or try to prod into that, because okay, I'll tell you, number one way to not be Cash's All-Star, calling up the council, calling up me, calling up, hey, how do I get to be? How do I get to be? If you're one of those, you go on a list where you're never going to be Cash's All-Star. So really, you get it when you're kind of a cool, swagger, laid back.
Curse word detected.
I'll show you what I was looking like when I got Cash's All-Star.
I was emailing them every day because I heard that it was persistence and follow-ups. Follow-up.
Do you want to see what I looked like when I got the call and when I was hanging out? That put me over the edge, probably?
Yeah.
Do you want to see what I looked like when I got Cash's All-Star?
Yes.
This is what I was hanging out at my house. I was going like this.
When you got it, you got it.
So just a cool demeanor. That's how you become Cash's All-Star. So I wouldn't worry about it. If you're worried about it, you're on the wrong direction. Okay.
Pardon me, who's after?
Oh!
Wait, let's catch up on the sweepstakes entries, such as super chats for the raffle fucking flies, man. Can they see the flies? Can the roamers see the flies? It's probably hundreds.
What do you mean catch up on the... We read them all.
Catch up on the
Curse
what?
word detected.
Say catch up on the supers.
What's this hot dog, Doug? Which I am having for dinner.
What do you say? What's going on? Huh?
Oh, I was just making a little joke.
Oh.
At your expense, and I'm apologies, buddy, but who's
all right,
after
guys,
that?
After that, we've got toast pork jam heads. Toasted pork and jam heads together. Yeah, you never thought you'd see the day. After that, we got pointed tip maniacs. Every tip is pointed totally like a spear, and I was like, this is impolite. Especially for Mr. Balloons. After that, guys, we've got cream-dipped acorn pranksters. Guys, I got a lot of acorns in my yard. I got a big live oak out back, and so I get sprayed with corns constantly all year long. Squirrels love me. Guilty as charged. The squirrels are at my door, knocking on the door, saying, "Can we get some more corns?" I'm like, "There's a million in the bag." I'm like, "There's a million already in the bag." So I got up one morning, looked outside. My corns were white. I'm like, "What the heck?" So then I go, "Okay, this is crazy." I check my security camera. I see a guy running up to my front door and running back down the steps. So I go out the front door, there's a sticky note on the door. It says, "You got pranked, dude, with a cream dip corn prankster." So they dipped my acorns in cream. Gosh, I thought it was white paint. So I was actually happy because I went, well, now they're gonna taste sweet. Because it was sweet cream with sugar to match. So I went outside, started eating them, and the squirrels looked at me with the big fat cheeks full of corns and said, "Hey, that's my job." I went,
They said, welcome to the
that's
club.
since there was sweet cream on the nuts.
That makes 2 of us. Welcome to the club. Hey,
That
that's
makes
my
2 of
job.
us. He goes, hey, wait a minute, you're doing my work. I said, well, I share work. He goes, what got? Change your heart? I go, change the sweet cream being on the nuts.
Because I think I'm seeing double. Doug, guess how long this song is.
He held a mirror up to us, like a selfie mirror up to us. He goes, hey, looks like twins. It looks like see them double. I went, guilty as charged ever since sweet cream arrived. What?
This song is 5 minutes long. One of the longer ones.
It sucks.
Curse word detected.
It sucks.
5
Curse word
minutes.
detected.
This song sucks.
Curse word detected.
We're almost there. Almost to the end.
AV says, oops, oops, oops. Did your microphone die? I knew it would. I knew it would. I knew it would. No batteries left to match. Guys, we're totally out of batteries. No microphone. Oh, God. Now there's nothing. Now he can't have a microphone all night. There's no microphone for him at all. So you're not going to hear him anymore. It's just me. There's no microphone for him. Julian Blaine for another ARS 100, which is a penny, says blessed melody, not roguish melody style. So now we're gonna wait because we got a broken mic. I thought those batteries were dead.
Me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, are those gonna die?
I don't think so.
All right, okay.
The other one
Let's
said
continue.
full.
All right, we gotta go.
Why?
Because it's good. Time is of the essence. Batteries are dying as we speak. Touche said Sam's vape is always charged though. Yeah, right? Touche said it, not me.
That's not fair.
I hope Touche wins for that comment. Gronster says this sounds like real estate. Yeah, kind of like a stock music, stock real estate.
Let's hear it.
All right, guys, after that, we've got
yes.
Vortex manipulators from days of yore. Can we get this music off? I can't handle it.
I took my
I can't
headphones
handle
out to
that
change
music.
my batteries.
I can't handle the music.
But I remember my batteries right
Put on
here.
something good for once. Golly, we need an AI DJ.
Curse word detected.
There you
Curse
go.
word detected.
We got Vortex manipulators from days of yore. They manipulated the Vortex back in the day. They're here to manipulate it today. I don't even know where the Vortex is. I don't know if it even exists anymore. It's a days of yore. It's a days of yore thing. I don't even think we have a Vortex anymore. If there's Vortexes around, I can't see them. Where are they? And so a manipulator might manifest them or show them to me. Fine. If a manipulator wants to come manipulate Vortex, go ahead. I don't see Vortexes, so I don't even know why we even bother with them. After that, we got Hand Systems creator MeMoreTV. Now, this is cool. Hand Systems. Have you heard of Hand Systems?
Absolutely love them so much.
I've been doing my hand systems in the morning. That's when you're supposed to do them. But just to show you guys, my hand system is when I wake up. It's like this, right? So I'm sleeping. I wake up. This is the system I do, and this is one that that MeMore came up with directly. This is a MeMore system. So this is your hand system in the morning, right? So you could be the alarm clock. Just make an alarm clock noise. So that's my hand system. That's the one that I do every single morning. There's different systems you can do, different times of day. I like the morning systems. The ones at night are not as exciting. The morning ones get me super pumped, ready for the day. Yeah, I can show you. Well, here's another one.
How do you?
This is great music.
How long do you?
Maybe so you do the alarm again for me. So that's another one that gets me super.
What do you turn it off, the alarm?
I let it go all day.
Oh.
That's how I know I'm awake. That's what alarm's for.
Fair's fair.
What a dumb question. God.
Curse word detected.
How would I know if I was awake or not if the alarm
I
wasn't
don't
going?
know. Sometimes I wonder myself.
Alarm's off means I'm asleep. Some of the questions he asks, guys, are crazy sometimes. I don't even know where his mind is. Colin Anderson says, you guys made it. Congratulations. Big hugs. Thank you, Colin.
Made it.
Guys, after that, we got Prank Holes Concrete Filling Team at the Concrete Pump Partners, LLC. That's a local Atlanta concrete pumping business company. And there's a special division there called the Prank Holes Concrete Filling Team. If you suffer with prank holes around your property, some of the individuals in my neighborhood come in and prank me. A lot of the young kids, they think it's funny. They dig a hole. These guys will come fill it with concrete. Because if you fill it with dirt, they'll dig it right back out. Concrete, they can't get in there and lift it up.
What do? They'll cover leaves to match, or just a
no, just a hole. No, they don't want to hurt me or anything. They just want me to have to fill a hole.
Oh, I see. Apologies.
Yeah, it's just annoying. I mean, I work hard on my lawn. I try to get a nice clover lawn. I'm working hard on that. I like to garden out in the back. And it just sucks to wake up and see a big 6-foot hole.
Oh.
And it's, I mean, I got to give it to them. They're really nice holes. I mean, they're perfectly round, perfectly cylindrically deep. But I'll tell you what, I tried putting dirt in. Like I said, they'll come back, they'll get the dirt right back out. So you put in concrete, they're not gonna have a hard time. I have heard of cases where they'll drill a hook into the concrete, like a metal hook. They'll drill, first they get a drill a hole, then they'll screw a metal hook down in there so that's gripped real good.
So you can
Then
pop it
they'll
out?
chain it to their truck.
Oh.
And then they'll pull the thing out. And it actually creates like a rivet in the ground because it rips it out. And but I haven't seen anybody in my neighborhood do that. Like I said, mostly it's just kids messing around. They can't even really drive. So maybe when they get older, they'll use their trucks.
Hope not for your sake.
That sucks when they pull it with a truck too, because then you're basically just giving them free concrete and they can use that for construction. They could build a home base with that in the woods.
Yeah.
And then they could get stronger. So be careful if you're gonna get these guys around. I would say we could use something heavier like lead or like a heavier element on the periodic table, some of these rare earth elements.
You could do a foam probably so it would get all over their clothes.
Oh, you could put a bomb that would blow up and kill them. Oh, just kidding.
Curse word detected.
Come on, man. That's the second time tonight that you've envisioned hurting someone.
Curse word detected.
Cut it out.
You wanna see me do my spider walk?
Yes, sirree. Mind if I put the camera right here?
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, be honest in the chat. 1 out of 10, how good of a spider walk was that?
Name one practical use for that. Serious, what the hell is the
Curse
use
word detected.
for that? Name one fucking practical
Curse
use
word detected.
for what you just did.
Sometimes we do things just to have fun.
Okay, so you don't have any, you developed that, how long you spend on
Realmers enjoyed that. I see 10, 10, 8, 100, 7, 10, 6, 6.5, nothing below a 6. Nothing below a 6. Nothing below a 6. Gronster gave us 6. Gronster, what can I do to get you up to a 10?
Curse word detected.
What can I do to get you up?
Curse word detected.
Let me know. All right, guys. And after that, last but not least, Garthew's Pyramid from Destination 6, which will be power pumping the entire episode. This is massive. Now, I didn't want to tell Sam before the show, but Sam, you probably noticed. I banded it. I power banded it.
I couldn't believe, yeah.
So we increased the power by 10, so this will be powering the show tonight. We banded that sucker. Oh my goch, this thing is busting.
I wish you would have
Curse word
consulted
detected.
my ass because you could.
Gosh.
It could. We've had a lot of technical difficulties already tonight.
There he goes, his mic again. Test. Oh no, it's me too.
See,
We are really just
I think
on
it's the
thin ice.
You're playing with fire.
It's the power pyramid.
I think it's your constant fire play that you
Yeah, I
commit.
know, I'm burning. Colin Anderson says, can you cook some gourd for us, please? I don't know if I'd cook a gourd. I might pump a gourd. I might play with a mechanized gourd. I don't think I'd cook a gourd. I might cook some gorn. Might cook gorn, but not a gourd.
Gorn.
Bowen Garner says, dang. That's the 5th super chat. Bowen gets a 5 and a balloon. Kongu says, a gold defecated on me today right before the show. Whoa, lucky guy. That's about a 1 in a million right there. So maybe Kongu, some of that luck will bleed into the show. And Kongu will be the winner of the 2 shirts tonight.
Oh my gosh, just 2 shirts.
2 shirts. 2 shirts. 2 shirts. 2 shirts. 2 shirts. 2 shirts. Oh, I got an ad. It says, elevate your hydration, flush your toxins.
How?
That is bizarre. Okay.
What the?
It said, elevate your hydration, and it was a jet airplane, and then it showed a woman on a
saw the
yacht, and it
boat.
said, flush your toxins.
What does that
I
represent?
have no idea. I don't want to know.
Success?
All right, guys. So
Yep.
let's get into the show. We already went through the raffle.
Yeah, I mean, we can remind them that
Yeah, I'm just reminding you guys, get your super chats in if you want to win.
you
both
will win
of
this shirt,
and one of these.
that shirt to match.
And last week, Shane B won the shirt. Shane, it's on its way. It's taking a little bit longer than usual for some reason to get fulfilled, but it shipped out, I think, yesterday, so you'll get it before. I think it said May 6th. You'll have it at least. So that'll be big
Oh
for Shane.
gosh,
So
I wish I
congrats to
won
Shane.
that shirt.
Those are crazy. The one-offs are crazy.
They are
And then-
so
now-
crazy.
The zine shirt is a one-off. That's not being made. However, the fart shirt, you will be able to get that in the shop.
Yes, indeed. Doug, so isn't it so good to be recognized for our accomplishments and our hard work, Doug? After this show, doing it for 2 years, you and I have become something of tech savants, huh?
We totally have. So this was pretty cool. But let me first read the super chat from Gronk, which says, let's pump positive energy into the show. Doug, you did a great spider walk, more of an 8. So thank you, Gronk. We got that up to an 8. Yeah, we are tech savants. We use a lot of
Curse
tech
word
on the
detected.
show. And so we've kind of made a name for ourselves in the tech community, some of the tech forums, and some of these places where tech guys really love to hang out and discuss
Curse word detected.
coding and tech and hardware and software issues and
Curse
conditions.
word detected.
Talking about software and hardware issues and conditions. What I
Curse
mean when I
word
say that is I
detected.
mean the conditional state of your hardware or
Curse
software.
Bot
has a
is
lot
in
to do
tune with
some-
this song.
Curse
Listen.
word detected. Curse word detected. Curse word detected. Curse word detected. Curse word detected.
That's how you know.
Curse word detected. Curse word detected.
That's cool. So yeah, we know a lot about hardware, a lot about software. So guys, we were hired out by Slythe. This was massive. So we got hired to bust and
One of
report
our-
security weak spot.
Our first freelance gigs for our new contracting
And this
company.
paid really well. Yeah, this is like white hack thing.
It's incredible. They saw some of the things we've done on the show related to the websites, such as JavaScript, right, Doug? And
Yeah, this
they
was big.
contacted us. They were inspired.
They saw some of the hacking that I did and some of the online work that I did, and they said some of your metrics are off the charts insane. We want to give you a lot of money to try to test our busting. Shane says, I'm just saying hi and making my weekly tithe. If I win this week, Touche gets the shirt big. Oh my God, so
wow.
generous.
That's
That is so cool. So if that goes, that'll be really interesting if that one
a
wins.
proxy winner.
I love that. So you guys are welcome to do that. Yeah. So Sam, what did we find when we were hired by these individuals?
So it's kind of an eye-opening experience. You and I usually here at the studio, we work only with each other and the crew, and we don't see a lot of new faces. So finally giving it a freelance was pretty crazy. But we walk in the doors, and what do, Doug? Ask everyone for their keys, and everybody gave up their keys because we had to kind of do a full-scale white hat investigation, and everybody gave up their keys, man.
One of the things I thought about, this was kind of bizarre, was I didn't even ask for some of these individuals' keys. I was getting their keys, and when we say keys, we mean some of the car keys, house keys, but also internet website keys and pass key.
keys,
Pass key of a fingerprint metric data, which was crazy. I got some of the keys, and they're just giving them away as well.
And just gosh, what nice people.
Yeah, really nice.
That's the takeaway
Just
of
a
this
great
job.
group.
Look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my
Right
God.
on the
It's a person.
Oh my God.
Oh
Right on
my
the
God.
pyramid.
Shane B's.
That is awesome. That
Shane
is
B's
the
trigger.
first time. Shane B triggered it for
That's
the first
been
time. That's been a hidden
that's
element
been
of the
loaded.
show.
That's been loaded in
That
the
is
canon
epic.
for a long time. We forgot about
really
it.
rare.
And
What
that's
is that,
the kind of
What
text.
is that, a 1 in a million?
It's just a $50
pretty
if
cool.
you send 50.
Oh,
you
it's a
get it.
$50.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. So send
There you
50,
go.
you see it again.
Send
And
50, you'll see
that was
it
so
again.
inspiring.
Right on the pyramid. That was so cool with that lined up just the way.
Oh my God.
But guys, all employees.
That's kind of tech work that we got.
That was some great tech work. That's good job. Yeah, so we wanted to say all employees were hanging out in hole 4002 backs.
Yeah.
I thought this was a little bit odd that the management hadn't noticed this. They were all hanging out in that hole, that backs hole.
That's kind of the glaring issue.
That
Sometimes
was
you
the
need a
big
fresh
issue.
pair of
They were
eyes.
wondering why their systems were so slow and some of the servers were so hot. Like the heat level was so hot. Because usually when your server's super hot, it's going to move quicker. And they were like, okay, our heat level's good, 4,000 degrees. But our servers are so freaking slow.
Curse word detected.
And then we're like, dude, because everybody's hanging out in the freaking backs hole.
Exactly.
Curse word detected.
When you have all your safeguards packed that's meant to prevent hole packing, and all those safeguards are packed into the hole themselves, then into the back's proxy hole.
Hero was thinking that the hard work was creating the heat, but just the back's hole hanging was just making it even hotter to match.
Exactly. So we came in, we kind of rained on their parade, and we sat down with them and encouraged them to leave hole 4. And yeah, it worked. Yeah.
Yeah, this was big. They all agreed. Colin says, dying for a Hotel Hunters episode 2, which he means Motel Hunters, which would be super cool. But yeah, we sat down. We encouraged everybody to leave the hole. They did, which was really cool. And so we got our payday. And mainly that was it, guys. So, I would encourage anybody who's working as a freelance hacker to go in and try some of these doors. Just check the back hole. And a lot of times employees hanging out in the back hole, almost like they would be hanging out at the mess hall or the food court. And the boss is like, heck, what? Heat is so high on the server, but the energy's super high, heat is super high, slow as crap. Didn't check the back hole. Make sure they're not in the hole.
And it was surprising that they had us engage in such a social level with their employees to actually convince them and do this kind of workplace diplomacy in order to lure them out and ask them to take their seats once again. And they complied, and it was an incredible achievement on our part, and we left all the way to the check bank where we cash our checks. Isn't that right, Doc? Damn, that sounds good.
Yeah, that was cool. So, yeah, we had a great time.
Okay, so the next thing here we got is some housekeeping as well, because although it sounds very exciting, there's a caveat to it. So
some of you sports fans and some of you fight fans are going to get super excited about this, and I'm really excited to watch you get excited in the chat. So we wanted to make a big announcement tonight that's really big, and this is for real. This isn't a joke.
Yeah.
We are going to be putting on something really, really cool, guys. We're putting on the fight of the century. This is Sam vs. Doug boxing. This is going to be massive. This is put on by MeMoreTV. This is going to be crazy. Pay-per-view. If you try to illegally stream this, you'll get on your ass super hard.
Curse word detected.
So fork up the $5, and it's $5 only. You can check it. Don't torrent the live stream, and don't torrent it as well. But guys, this is going to be the fight of the century.
Doug, so put in your bets now. Doug, we need to do some promo photos for this. Like the kind of someone could mock up.
Yeah.
The kind of this kind of old. You could do the. I think they've been doing this for a long time. Boxing's an old sport, and one of the Oh, and then we do our weigh-in where we weigh each other and we guess each other's weight. The one issue with this is that MeMoreTV is, we're pretty stoked finally kind of put this physical thing, but it is
I thought this was
scheduled.
Cool. Yeah, they said it's the fight of the century, and I'm like, okay, that's a big deal. And then they said, well, the fight of the century just happened, so this is for next. This will be the next. This is the next fight of the century.
It's on the anniversary of the 100-year anniversary of the last fight of the century, which of course is Ali versus Frazier, and so we have to wait 100 years. That's 46 years from now. And then Doug, you'll see Doug and I on pay-per-view, and we will be fighting, and we'll be using our
46 years would be about 90 years of age, which to me...
Oh, really?
That's at 90, if we can get ourselves physically fit. It's a great reason to keep ourselves fit, to eat healthy, and to stay in shape until 90, so that we can, get a good fight. And I might be sabotaging your diet a little bit so that I could win.
You have plenty of time.
And if one of us is deceased by 90, they will exhume our corpse, and they will put us on wires. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the video they put together to show us what would happen in that scenario. It was kind of hard to watch.
It's nightmarish. Yeah, it's
they put us on wires, and then they'll have animation systems.
They'll just wrecking balls.
It'll
just
be
kind
muscle
of
going.
we'll be belly flopping into each other repeatedly until one of us pops. However, Doug, how would you sabotage my diet?
I'd probably urinate and defecate in some of your Thanksgiving turkeys.
No,
And just defecate all over your food. Yeah. I mean, that's sabotage, right? You asked me. I'm just being honest, brother.
I know. It's just that can't be regulation.
You're asking me how I'm going to
part of the-
sabotage, and then I'm telling you that I'm going to defecate on you, and you're acting like that's weird.
No, it's just odd for you to announce that. I don't think that it's going to be a qualifier, disqualifier. Who's after that?
I'll probably mix urine and defecation like a bird. Mix it up like how a bird would have it, but outside the body. Pour it into like your iced tea or sweet tea. Probably put it in a sweet tea so you can't taste it because there's so much sugar in the tea. You might think it's yummy.
Well, if I open up my lunch pail and it's full of a perfect mixture of your urine and feces, I'm going to get onto your ass.
Look at this.
I need to show it from a better angle because it's hard to
show that. Ow.
Show it again. Damn.
It doesn't really do it justice. That looks awesome. Wait.
Do it one more time. Damn. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, raise your arms up.
All right, guys. So this is a big question I have for Sam, and I already know the answer to it, but I wanted to pose it as a question because we hadn't talked about it yet. We've been holding off talking about this all week. Oh, first of all, I like your jacket. It says Samber's Doug. I'm going to cryogenically freeze myself so I don't miss it. That's a great idea. So if anybody's in our age group, I mean, heck, even if you're young, I mean, 46 years, everybody's going to be old, 46 years. So yeah, cryogenically freeze. Or upload your brain to the computer machine. Yeah, Sam and I had to not talk about this all week.
Oh gosh, and we're going to be talking a lot about the game playing on Pater's Pod we do after this.
This is going to be so awesome because we're gamers this week. We got really excited about this new game that came out. We got to beta trial access test it.
Okay, so why don't we ask each other simultaneously? Ready?
Okay. Have you game tested TreeMorph Dorks? Oh, so guys, we got early access to TreeMorph Dorks. And so, Sam, I already know the answer, right? You spent all week game testing this, right?
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since I was a kid when you stay up for about 3 to 4 days straight.
Oh,
no
gosh,
sleep.
my eyes were red.
Curse word detected.
Just eating whatever you find in the fridge, and your eyes, you get really bad headaches, stomach pains, and it's just gamer's fatigue, I suppose. But it's been a long time.
That's right. Same here.
What?
I just like that song. It's cool. So if you know about the
signaling with your eyes.
No. If you know about the, I was just enjoying it. If you know about the TreeMorph franchise, you have been aware that the Dorks version, the Dorks package, it's kind of like they basically could have called it TreeMorph 2, but this is TreeMorph Dorks.
Oh yeah.
I thought this was so cool. Some of the, but what I didn't.
TreeMorph 2, that will be 10 years off, probably, right?
I know, it's not even close, but this is a lot of work. They worked on this for like 10, 15 years. One of the things about the Dorks aspect of the game is the trees. I didn't notice that they were super dorky more, which I thought we were going to get, which I'm not knocking the game. Overall, like a 10 out of 10, and we'll get into some of our critique in a moment, but I didn't notice a lot of dorkiness or nerdiness from the tree. I thought actually it's kind of a similar to just TreeMorph 1, which I love TreeMorph 1, but the dorky part threw me off. I was like, Dorks? What do you mean by the dorks? You know?
How many hours in have you logged?
60 or 70, I think.
Okay, see, I heard you get up to triple digits. You get past 90 hours. It starts showing, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's cool.
I don't want to spoil.
Okay. So anyway, first of all, I wanted to show my TreeMorph. So the way this works, guys, is your TreeMorph is modeled on your face. You upload an image of your face, and that's put into the game. This is incredible, man. I remember the game back in the day when I was a kid. It just had like 3 presets, right?
Yeah, you couldn't. I mean, even after that one, maybe you can combine. Nothing like this.
Nothing like this. Cool. But this, you can upload your face to the game, which is so cool, and that tree gets morphed to you. So this is personally me in a tree. I thought this was so cool. So I wanted to debut that. But guys, not only that, now this is an exclusive, and we had to beg to do this because they wouldn't let us.
It's tough. So it's tough. There are a few caveats with this reveal.
Aston says, how dorked can you get in the game? See, I don't think you can get dorked at all, but like Sam says later in the game, you can. Now, this is big.
I haven't gotten
this is big, guys. We're going to play the game live. We're gonna show you some gameplay. We can't show you much, but we're gonna play the game live, similar to a Twitch gamer, to a Twitch streamer.
On my tree, look at me.
So, because
his arms wide open. His arms wide.
Oh.
Tanakh, his arms wide. His eyes wide. His arms wide.
What'd you name?
You know that reference?
Your tree?
Star Trek.
Oh. Oh yeah.
His arms wide. His Tanakh, his arms wide. Who's a Trekkie, guys? I'm a gamer.
I'll be Picard because I can't remember what to say.
I'm a gay. We're combining two universe like Marvel and Supreme Hero universe together.
Wow! Imagine if they made a Star Trek
Imagine
video
Star Trek
game.
with TreeMorph Dorks. So he says it's arms wide. Tanakh, his arms wide. Right? Is that what he said?
Yes.
Darmok and Gelada Tanagra. Yes.
Darmok and Gelada Tanagra.
Yeah, that's it. His arms wide. His eyes wide. So anyway.
Okay, so there are some issues. So because it's in private testing, there is what they call an embargo, a video embargo, and we had to have these we have to turn the game off for certain parts. So it's very, very red tapey. A lot of
Let's quick
strikes.
explain. Let's play it. Come on, I want to show him.
Okay.
So let me. We'll just play it. Let's just start the game.
Okay, let's kick it off.
So this is the
Welcome
game
to
screen.
my forest area. What would you like to do?
So yeah, you approach the
Welcome
tree.
to my forest. Choice is yours.
So mainly
The choice is yours.
you just encounter different trees like that. So that was a moment. So the main mechanic of the game is you either photosynthesize or you do a quick sap blast. So photosynthesizing is a 100-year commitment in the game, which uses like a ton of, I think it's like 50 or 60 days in real life.
Yeah.
And then the sap blast is a quick sap blast, which is an XP boost. So you can choose one or the other, and then you just go around to the different trees. Now you have your own tree, which is like your tree, which is like your home base tree. But then you can control the different networks of trees. You visit them, and you can either sap blast or do photosynthesize, which I thought was cool, because in the old game, you could only do photosynthesizing with the sap blast. So
What's
awesome.
your refresh rate on your monitor?
180 hertz?
If I've heard that if you can get the new 360 ones, then it'll actually trick the game into thinking time's passing faster.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you could get that done in 50 days.
That's cool.
50 to 100 days.
So, you know what? I think this would be really fun to leave it up to the chat. Guys, should we photosynthesize or do a sap bomb? Should we do a sap blast or should we photosynthesize? What do you guys think? We'll let the chat decide. Maybe we can go back to the tree and listen to him.
Greetings, wise forest traveler. You've encountered me, your tree.
So this
Welcome
is my tree.
to my forest area. The choice is yours. What would you like me to do? I am bound by your decision.
I love that about the game. It's all up to me. It's
player choice is it's insane, unprecedented.
It's insane. Player choice, you get to decide.
It's so cool.
So I'm seeing a lot of different. I see in a lot of photosynthesize. I've seen a ton of photosynthesize. Yeah, I think we're gonna photosynthesize. So
Did you do that on your last playthrough, or you have one baking in the oven or anything?
I do. I have another game at home.
I'm waiting, traveler. Would you like to photosynthesize?
Yes. Click yes.
Or sap blast?
Click photosynthesize. Click
The
it.
choice is yours. I am bound by your decision. The choice remains yours, traveler. Let me
we'll
know.
just have them photosynthesize. I love photosynthesize. Just click photosynthesize. Let him go.
Okay, we're gonna have them choose photosynthesize.
Yeah,
This
everybody's
is,
saying photosynthesize. So yeah.
Excellent choice. You've chosen photosynthesize.
So this is the fun part. You wait, and like I said, it's about 50 or 60 days. So we got that one baking, and in the meantime, we can start a new game. And that's what's cool about this. You can have a bunch running at the same time, which I thought was, I mean, you could do that in the original.
That's a smart way to play, yeah.
TreeMorphs, but this one.
Plug in your computers, have fun. What's to laugh?
Yeah, plug in your computers, have fun.
What's to lose? Okay,
So anyway,
however,
we wanted to do some critique. We'll go through this kind of quick.
Yeah.
I thought that the XP boost for for the Dork branch is too low. Just personally, I think you can get a higher boost on the Dork branch when you do get the branch.
Yeah.
So Sam, what you had a note too?
Yeah, I was posting on over the weekend, posting online how the tree gift economy, it overvalues the prizes, so that the presents are practically useless. So Surprise points basically stop accumulating after the third giving period. I don't know if you noticed this. I don't know if that's in your play style.
No, I agree with that. And we're not knocking the game, but yeah, I also thought the XP boost for the dork hole is too low. Just more XP on that boost. When you do get to the dork hole, blasting right past it, it's not as fun. I need more XP. The game's a little too hard in that regard. So more XP on the dork boost.
Conversely, XP boost for Sap Bomb. Forester drop zone directs hits too high. Did you notice that? If they balance the two, if they balance the two of those, then it'd probably be decent.
Yeah, and then also I always wanted to say the Leaf Vengeance should add +1 to branch swag personality points. So when you do get into the branch swag personality points part of the game, there's just not enough swag points. We need more swag points. We need more +1s. In that regard, I thought a Leaf Vengeance would be a great way, because you don't use Leaf Vengeance that often, but when you do use it, it would be nice to have a point.
I agree.
So that's it. But overall, 10 out of 10 game.
All right, any entries in the Super Raffle for double T-shirts tonight that are showing up in the Super
I don't
Chat?
see any, guys. Get those in, because you want those shirts bad.
Curse word detected.
Damn, I guess they don't want the shirts anymore. Otherwise, they'd be doubling their odds by adding more Super Chats, which would increase their odds. But I guess they don't. So, okay, bye.
That's so well put. So, guys, we
Technology.
This is tech night. We did a lot of tech tonight.
Technology. That's 3 in a row. Let's bring it home.
Technology. Home run of a 3 strikes, you're out.
Technology.
So, guys, we want to talk about this really cool new software and hardware product. We've done some software, hardware products before. This one also uses AI.
What the heck? Oh, sorry.
So this is called Viz Voice Pro, and this is the demo. Again, this is in beta, but we wanted to review this. You can use this currently now. This is so cool. So first of all, you need to get the headset. We've got 2 headsets here.
Okay, this is cool. So let's put our hats on
So the way this works, let's put these on first, and we'll talk about it. So you basically strap this to your head. This is almost like an external Neuralink. This is like Neuralink meets MetaQuest. Mark Zuckerberg meets Elon Musk MetaQuest.
You can feel that.
So this goes right into the mind. This will read your mind as well. The way this works, guys, is you hear a voice, right? A lot of times in public, we hear a voice, but we don't want to jerk our neck around. We just want to look at our phone. We don't want to look up. And sometimes I'll hear a conversation, and I'm curious, what does that individual look like?
Right.
I hear 2 businessmen talking. I go, I wonder if that, because you'll hear in his guy's voice, he's probably rotund. And then you hear, maybe that guy's in shape. You hear another one, maybe he's older, she's younger. I can visualize in my head what this person might look like, but I want to just use my mental image, but my mental image isn't accurate because it's not reality. So I want to know what they look like, but I don't want to jerk my neck to go look.
And when you listen to the Morning X, 99X, our local station with Barnes and Leslie in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, Doug, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Show me your reaction when the first time you saw what Howard Stern looked like. Now, that's a problem with radio. That's a shortcoming of radio.
So this is a great use for radio, and I put my phone on my mount when I'm driving in the morning on the highway. I would love to see the visualization of what the person looked like that I'm hearing in the app.
And if you're not old-fashioned like us, you're a podcaster.
I believe they look like.
What about your favorite? Show me a look on your face when you saw the first time what the physical appearance of your favorite podcaster was. It was different than you expected, right? So wouldn't it be great to see a visualization of your expectations that you could then compare to reality?
Yeah, that's so great.
There's a lot of practical use cases for this. That's why it's a demo. We don't know. So why don't we kick off? So I'll give it a start here.
Yeah, so let's start. So we're going to play audio. We're going to show you how this works, and we have our visualization windows ready.
Yes.
So Sam, you go first.
All right, I kind of want to close my eyes to let's see here this.
Hi there, I'm Alex, a self-proclaimed bookworm and adventure seeker. You'll often find me lost in the pages of a novel or embarking on hiking trails in search of breathtaking views. When I'm not exploring the great outdoors, I indulge in my passion for photography, capturing the beauty of nature and urban landscapes alike. On quieter days, I enjoy strumming my guitar, experimenting with new recipes in the kitchen, and practicing mindfulness through meditation.
Yeah, yours is showing up now.
Whether it's a thrilling adventure or a cozy evening with good food
What did he
and
say his
company,
name was?
Count me in.
I don't remember.
I missed the name, but that's a kind of cool thing.
So that's what you're visualizing. Interesting. I didn't picture that. That's kind of cool, though.
That's what I was imagining, and that's what I kind of picture him as. So you want to?
So to be clear, this is coming from your mind.
This is what I thought
Yeah,
the voice
so that's
sounded
correct.
like.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily what he
It's
actually
probably
looks
not.
like.
I mean, the
But
odds
that's
of it
what you
being
envisioned,
the odds of it being what
which is a cool piece of tech, just to see what.
exactly.
You already see in your mind.
It's incredible.
It's an awesome piece of
A
tech.
lot of practical use cases for it that have yet to be
Incredibly
rolled out, but they're we would invest if we had more capital to infuse.
Yeah,
However,
yeah.
We're short of that.
Right.
So a lot of epic uses for this. But Doug, you want to give it a spin?
Yeah, let me give it a spin. So play a voice for me, and I'll try to visualize.
Okay, cool.
I'm ready.
Hey, I'm Emily, a creative soul with a penchant for the arts. Painting has been my escape for as long as I can remember, and I find solace in expressing myself through vibrant colors and bold strokes.
It hasn't showed up
Alongside my artistic endeavors, I'm an avid
part of the
traveler,
problem is really
always
working
seeking
hard to visualize.
inspiration from new cultures and landscapes. In my downtime, I unwind with a good book or lose myself in the melodies of my favorite songs while playing the piano. Gardening, yoga, and volunteering at local art events are also among my cherished
showed up.
pastimes.
Okay,
If
You're
you
just
ever need a
loaded.
dose of creativity or a companion for an offbeat
Yeah, that's really what
adventure,
that's
I'm your
really
gal.
my interesting.
What did she?
I don't know if that's what I was thinking, but I guess it was. It is what I was. All right, you try another one. You
That's
try another
unusual.
one. You
Okay,
try
I'm gonna
another one.
picture play this one here.
Greetings, I'm Liam, a sports enthusiast with a competitive spirit. Whether it's on the basketball court or the
Sports.
soccer field, I thrive on the rush of competition and the camaraderie of team sports. When I'm not chasing victory, I enjoy channeling my energy into outdoor activities like hiking and cycling, relishing the freedom of the open road. Gaming is another passion of mine, where I can immerse myself
Gaming,
in
that helps,
virtual
that helps.
worlds and connect
Did
with
it,
friends
Oh,
online.
cool. Dude, you're shut up. You're shut
On
up.
quieter
did?
days,
Yeah.
I unwind with a
Huh.
good film
Yeah,
or sharpen my culinary skills by experimenting with new recipes.
Wow, kind of. Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't have.
Did he say his
pictured
name
that,
was
but that-
Aiden?
I don't remember.
That looks like an Aiden.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. All right, let me try another one. All right,
Okay.
pull up another one.
Hi, I'm Sophia, a nature lover with an insatiable curiosity for the world around me. Whether it's birdwatching in the local park or stargazing beneath the night sky, I find peace and wonder in the beauty of the natural world. Photography is my way of capturing these moments and sharing them with others, allowing them to see the world through my lens. Alongside my outdoor pursuits, I have a passion for yoga and meditation,
Loaded.
finding balance and harmony
Yours
in
loaded.
Did it
mind,
come up?
body, and
Yeah, yours loaded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that. I don't know. It's hard for me to even remember what I was.
Is that where you were picturing?
I guess so. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Huh. All right.
All right. Try another
Do you
one.
think?
Try
Okay.
another one.
Did you try your band just adjusting
might be like-
Is it on the flat part of
No,
your forehead?
Yeah. It's perfectly flat right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it look at mine?
Yeah. Yours is good. Yours
Okay.
is perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I'm Noah, a tech enthusiast with a love for all things digital. Whether it's coding, new software, or tinkering with gadgets, I'm always eager to explore the latest innovations in technology. Gaming is my guilty pleasure, offering an escape into immersive virtual worlds and the thrill of competition. Alongside my digital pursuits, I'm a music aficionado, spending hours discovering new tunes and attending live concerts whenever I can. When I'm not lost in the digital realm, I enjoy outdoor activities like hiking and camping, reconnecting with nature, and unplugging from the digital world. Whether it's geeking out over the latest tech or rocking out at a concert, count me in for the fun.
Yeah. You're shut up. You're
It
shut up.
loaded?
Yeah. Cool.
Pretty bullseye there. So
I guess yeah. I would.
You want to give yours
That's
one?
cool to see what other people would picture.
You want to try
when they
one
hear
more?
someone talk. Yeah, let me do one more.
Okay,
Let's do
because
one more.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Hello, I'm Ava, a lifelong learner with a passion for knowledge and creativity. You'll often find me buried in
yours
books,
loaded.
exploring diverse topics ranging from science and philosophy to history and literature. Writing is my way of processing and sharing these discoveries, allowing me to express my thoughts and insights with others. When I'm not absorbed in the world of words,
Is mine shut up?
I
It
enjoy
loaded.
expressing
It
myself
loaded, like,
through art.
instantly.
Okay. Yeah.
Whether it's painting,
God, I guess that is what I. I guess that is what I. Man, you know that is weird because I feel like I wasn't
try
really
putting it on like just put it. You want to switch them? You want to try one?
I guess I. Oh my gosh! Wait a second.
What is
okay,
it?
I know what's going on.
Huh?
Okay, wait a minute. You see my hat? See my
Yeah.
flips?
I see your flips. Oh, Okay.
Guys,
Scooby
Scooby-Doo
flips.
has a new Scooby Flip Scooby snack out. This is incredible, dude. The peanut Scooby Flips. These are so delicious. I love the classic chocolate flips. I love the white yogurt flips with the other type of flip too. Gosh, I love having a sweet tooth. When I get a sweet tooth and a salty tooth at the same time, I grab for flips. And this got me so excited because I love peanut butter to match. I pulled for these on the shelf. I saw that Scooby-Doo has a new flip, so I'm wearing the Flips hat. I did the Viz Boys Pro, and of course that tainted the results.
That tainted the results
and
because
I was thinking about, and my brain was connected with Scooby. That is so funny. Oh duh, right?
Oh duh.
Oh, we got a lot of super chats to get through, guys. Let me read some of these. Spiggle.
Whoa, that breath in the. You hear that?
That sounds awesome.
Oh, it gives me chill.
The Acid says, "How dorks can you get in the game?" I don't know if I read that. Spiggle says, "I want the shirts bad. Lots of shirt. Get your super tin now." Pizza.gov says, "Hoping to get my hands on those damn shirts. Even this one with a $1.99. Pizza.gov says, "Let me have another entry, please." I like your jacket. Says, I'm gonna look great pumping in those shirts. Wow, some very cocky.
Curse word detected.
Oh,
Cocky super chats.
we like competition.
That. We do. Pizza.gov says, "In one more for the Big Ten." Thanks, Sam and Doug. Grayson S says, "That voice crack." No.
Curse word detected.
Evan Gray says, "I've been watching y'all for around 2 years and I love your stuff so much. Thank you all. Thank you for all you do. Please keep doing it. I'll tune in forever." That's so sweet. Thank you, Evan, so much. Wow.
Wow. Is that? Oh shit! There's
roamer.
another damn segment. Holy
Two-year
cow!
roamer. Let's go.
This is a great segment coming up.
AV says, "Oh, now I get it." Yeah, when the flips came in, I understood.
You straight up scared me. I'm not going to lie. You scared me. I want to see if I can print, but I just noticed that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If this prints, I can print our really lengthy zine pages. We can read from paper and show the instead of zooming and mousing. You hate it when I mouse. Don't you hate it when I mouse?
I hate it when you grab that mouse, dude.
Curse word
and you know I hate
detected.
that. So
can't
quit
stop.
reaching.
I can't stop.
Wait, put your show what? Put this show.
Show what?
Go to the mouse. Put your arm towards it.
Whoa, hold on. Drink this big straw. Use the power of perspective. No. Use the power of perspective to drink the big straw. And let me play a slurp sound real quick.
Wow, this would be great to clip. So Romer's clipped this in the Discord.
Hold on. Please.
That is awesome.
Hey, quit drinking my drink, Doug. Hey, quit it. There's not much in there. I need it all because I own it. Stop. Hey, okay.
Sweezy says, "Those who haven't, mosey on down to the Cord now." That's right. Join the Discord if you haven't, guys. It's a whole lot of fun in there. We
should plug it more.
We chat all week. And follow us on Instagram as well. And subscribe. And follow us on TikTok as well.
Yep.
And what else do we have? Follow us on, just like the video.
The Instagram is popping. It was formerly the other app, and then the app switched. But whatever you want, there is a home for you.
Curse word detected.
Wow, look at that. That's so organic, flowing, naturalistic.
I gotta pee. That's a first for me.
I have to pee as well.
That's okay. We'll keep
Should
going.
we leave the mics and just leave? And
No.
Go pee?
Hold it in. It's good for you. Holding in your pee is
All
clinically
right.
proven to be a healthy choice.
Retention of some sort?
Absolutely. So, guys, we kind of saved the best for last here. This is a really fun announcement we have to make. We put together another pilot.
Yes.
So, you know.
But a little different.
This is maybe our third or fourth pilot we put together, but our process was a little different because we realized a lot of the feedback we were getting from executives was that our involvement was a little too much.
Yeah.
They didn't like us as people. They didn't like our personalities. They didn't like all of our fingerprints all over it. So we said, okay. And, you know, we take feedback seriously and we listen. That's how we grow as creators. And so when we hear executives tell us that they don't like us, we listen. And we said, okay, let's get a small budget together and let's find somebody who we really respect. And when we were talking about this, we said, let's find somebody that we really respect, give them an idea and let them run with it. And then we said, are you thinking who I'm thinking?
Yeah.
And we said, yeah, Mike.
Mike.
Yeah. We call him Gas, right?
Mike B, Mike Bronze,
Mike
Gas
Bronze.
Yeah. That's we
His
said.
name is Mike Bronze. We call him Gas. So he goes by Gas Mike, just Gas. But Mike Braun's one of the great creators out there. He's a great friend of ours. He lives in LA, which was another reason we thought, let's give him something to run with in LA.
We trust him.
We trust him, and we didn't have a big budget, so we only had audio equipment.
Yeah, but we
So
did.
we got to thinking. We said, all we have are microphones.
Exactly.
But wait a minute, his name's Mike. He goes by Gas, and, and then the light bulb went off because we've already.
No, you called me. You were at the gas station. I said, "What are you doing?" You said, "Pumping the gas." And then my gas neighbor. You said, "My gas neighbors won't shut the hell up."
Right. And then I thought, wait a second, and because then I thought, if I could record this, this would go viral, because they're just yapping and yapping, but what they're saying is really interesting, kind of revealing.
And I said, "You just said the V word, my friend," and that got my producer ears peaking.
And so that, on top of the fact that our budget was so low, all we had was audio equipment. We put all the pieces together. We said, guys, what if we tell Mike to go out and place microphones at gas pumps, at SORMs, or different gas stations around Los Angeles, where some of the cool actors and producers and all kind of crazy folk live, which would be really interesting. What if he placed hidden microphones around gas stations and then listened to people's conversations at the gas station? And it's almost like a hidden camera show, but it's a hidden microphone show.
Exactly.
And then we could let Mike figure out the rest with stock footage, B-roll. He could get some B-roll of himself. Set him up in a surveillance van, tell him to go out and get a Sprinter van, and sit there and listen and compile the stuff. Now we said, Mike, we have a few editors that we know in LA that are willing to edit. So all Mike had to do,
them. So that's kind of our role in this one. We took a creative step back.
That's right.
And we said, what else? What can we do though? We can provide some cash.
Yes.
Some email network.
Some guidance. We can Zoom call guidance.
Some guidance. We tell them. We gave them the initial. We're not credited as directing, but we pushed. We gave a push.
Right.
And so we're pushing. And the results, we haven't watched it yet. So.
We haven't watched it yet, but we told them, listen, Mike, when you get the footage you need, when you get the audio you need, send it to our editors. They'll make a great intro for you, and then they'll splice it together with what you got. And so, guys, it's finally done. Sorry that was so long-winded, but it needed explanation.
Yeah.
So we're here to debut the first episode of Gas Mike, Secrets Revealed. I'm super excited to see this show. This is a new pilot concept that we want to debut right now, so we're going to play it for you. You guys excited or what? Claps in the chat for excitement.
Claps in the chat for Gas Mike's Gas Mike. Okay,
So let's roll it.
All right. That's not that. Okay.
Welcome to Gas Mike's Gas Mike, Secrets Revealed, where the ordinary world of gas stations transforms into a stage for captivating revelations. Nestled amidst the vibrant streets of Los Angeles, concealed within the city's hustle and bustle, lies a network of gas pumps hiding a remarkable secret. Discreet microphones capturing the intimate conversations of unsuspecting patrons. Join us as we embark on a journey into the clandestine realm of urban dialogue, where every whispered confession, heated argument, and heartfelt exchange unveils the hidden truths of Angelina's lives. From aspiring actors sharing their aspirations during late-night refuels to clandestine negotiations unfolding in the shadows, the city's gas pumps serve as silent witnesses to the drama of everyday life. Prepare to peer into the soul of Los Angeles as we unveil its secrets, one microphone at a time. And now, join your host, the keen-eared Mike Gas Braun, as he listens in on the microphones, capturing the pulse of the city in real time from the comfort of his surveillance van hidden in the city's shadows. With his trusty headset on and his ear attuned to every whisper, Mike reveals the stories hidden beneath the surface as he immerses himself in the captivating world of Gas Mike's Gas Mike, Secrets Revealed. Welcome aboard the van where the truth awaits.
Oh my gosh. Do you hear that? This is awesome. Do you hear that? Listen. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute,
I can't see them. They can't see me and I can't see them. I can only hear it.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Do you hear that?
That is some gas sound. Oh, that is cool. Listen.
First word detected.
I can't see it. I can't see anything. I can just hear it. Whoa. Listen.
What's going on?
This is cool.
What the fuck is this?
First word detected.
I can hear it. Can you guys hear it? Whoa! I can't see anything. There's no camera, just microphones. Only microphones, there's no cameras. I can just hear it. And they can't hear me. They can't see me either. We can't see each other. I can only hear them. Whoa! Listen. That is awesome. These are incredible gas sounds. Whoa!
What? Why? What
the fuck was that?
Curse word
What was
detected.
that?
There's some kind of miscommunication there.
He thought gas from like farting and gas. Dude,
Curse word
I'm
detected.
trying to go through the emails in my head. And,
I'm trying to think of how there was a confusion there. I don't think we ever mentioned a gas pump. I thought that was obvious, a gas pump.
I thought we
like
sent
a
him the
gas.
pitch deck, the entire one pager in the pitch deck.
Did
he not see it at all?
He was even talking about pumping with me.
Right.
So
yeah.
I figured he understood because he kept talking about they're gonna pump.
So what did he do?
He went into the bathroom and put microphones in the fucking
Curse
toilet.
word
That's
detected.
disgusting. But he's saying he can't see it. It's just microphones. It wasn't like he was.
His protesting of.
Also, the VW van. I told him specifically one
he's
Sprinter
supposed to
because we
rent.
already made a Mercedes Sprinter as the graphic.
How much?
He went all the way fucking off into
Where
left
can you
field.
even rent a VW van? He was supposed to get the rental.
Well, that
Sprint.
explains why it wasn't 15 minutes. He blew the whole budget on the fucking VW van.
Curse word
That
detected.
was like a pristine vintage thing. That's
It's like
probably $50,000.
It doesn't make sense to the theme, like aren't those like diesel?
That doesn't even. He didn't even go to a fucking gas station. He went to the toilet at the airport or whatever.
I just grabbed the phone. I figure we could.
All right, call him up. Call him up. Call him up.
All right.
I know that he's watching. Mike, I know that you're watching. You screwed up, dude. Call him up.
All right.
So, hey, what's up, guys? What'd you think of the pilot? Pretty cool, huh?
Not.
I put a microphone in each toilet stall at the airport so we could hear each stall. I had like 150 hours worth of sounds from everybody going to the bathroom.
Oh, my God, Mike!
I had a lot of sounds of people urinating, and that was what we wanted. We wanted gas sounds. So I mic'd up every single toilet, and I heard all that gas. And guys,
you are so
awesome.
disgusting.
There was so much awesome
Slow down,
audio.
Mike.
So what'd you think?
Slow down.
No. Miking up gas pumps. We wanted to hear gas pumps, not gas from. That is so disgusting, dude. You screwed this up. Do you not understand?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, you can delete it. Just delete it.
Yeah, we're gonna delete
I'm
it.
such a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Oh, I had one thing to do, and I fucked it up. I'm so sorry.
All right, Mike. All right.
Guys, listen. If you let me try again, I won't mess it up this time, I promise. Can I try again? I won't mess it up, and I won't let you down.
Yeah, all right. If you promise to go to gas pumps.
Awesome. I promise I won't let you down. Bye.
All right. All right, bye.
You want to say off air? Do you want to say anything to him before you hang up?
You're going to delete that.
All right. I guess it's zine time. That is a big disappointment. Are you disappointed or?
Yeah, I'm disappointed because I was excited to show that to the Realmers. But guys,
the editing was incredible.
The editing was awesome, but that wasn't him. That was our editor. So
I know, but in our drone pilot, the drone pilot was great. There's some good traffic.
and that
shots.
was expensive. That's not money that we'll get back.
It could be. Well, I don't know. I want to say.
Whatever.
Let's
move on. He said he'll go get some. He said he'll try again. So maybe next week or the week after we'll see something.
Okay, cool. So there's couple things.
Leave it to Mike Bronze, right?
Leave it to Mike Bronze. I guess so,
Certainly.
but we trusted him. We thought he's experienced the media training, heavily experienced in media training. So I don't know.
Yeah, he's more like in front of the camera. He doesn't really understand concepts or doing any sort of editing work or gathering stuff.
That's true.
Okay, should we do the zine first and then do the raffle?
That makes sense, but give me a moment to download the zine because
the zine. So guys,
I forget every time.
I gotta pee, man.
Me too.
I will say that this month's zine, I think, was the best zine so far. This is, what, the 13th or 14th zine that we've done, guys. This is a lot of editions, and I think this was the best. I think that the Realmer submissions this month were incredible. I was so stoked. If you want to submit for next month, I saw some people saying that they had forgotten. Go into the Discord and do the channel there, and there's a special spot right there where you can submit your own zine pages for June. June submissions are now open. But I was just so happy. Everybody, all the dimensions everybody sent were perfect. And then I thought they were all really well done, every single one. So I was really thrilled about the Realmers pages. I was happy with the pages that we put together here at Skeleton Realm with the MeMore executives, some of the editors there.
Okay, so I This is the shirt this will be on the shirt if you win this.
Yeah, so here's the cover, guys. I got to put this together this month. They told me at MeMore, they said, Doug, this month the budget is 10x. We're going to get to do whatever articles you want. We're going to make a real deal magazine that's going to hit the shelves at Publix and Kroger to match. So go crazy. So I went crazy making the cover of exactly what I wanted. I had a whole thing planned out. And then, of course, they reneged on the offer, which they tend to do sometimes. And yeah, well, we didn't get to make this zine, actually, but we got to keep the cover. And so the stuff on the cover wasn't really included. But we still got to do some fun things. But the cover I thought was great. I spent a lot of time on it, so I am a little resentful for that. But the cover's cool, so that'll be on the cover. I mean, on the shirt. So that's cool.
All right.
I wonder if I can...
I'm trying to print this one.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I can
that'd
print
be
it.
great. You could
I'm
grab
printing
it.
mine as well. So talk about this. I'm going to run to the printer.
So, guys,
this is a beautiful
it's no surprise that we had Skiern work with us this month. We do a lot of work with the Finnish government and a lot of Finnish corporate entities. The Finns are just really cool. They really love being a part of the Skeleton Realm magazine just in general. We have a big presence there in Finland. That's where our main readership is. That's really the only place you can get an actual printed version of the zine. So we were extremely excited to debut the Skiern Power Wheeler, which is an incredible... they call it a mid-sized truck, but I'd call this a tiny truck because this thing's nice and small. Now, nowadays trucks are so huge, so we're getting back to the basics with this. Now, this ad originally, I helped create the design for this, and originally the copy was given to me in Finnish, so we posted it all in Finnish, and it looked super slick. And last minute, we had to translate it to English because I realized a lot of our viewers in America probably don't speak English. Finnish, so I needed to put it in English. So this is the English version, the British and American and Canadian version. And it says, there are 2 cowboys now, and one is not of a man. The concept, which I thought was really cool, I spitballed with the Skiern guys, was imagine a truck there's a new cowboy in town, in the truck, but to make sure that the viewer understood, not of a man, this is a new cowboy and he's not of a man. They really wanted to drive that home. So yeah, maybe scroll down.
There we go. Sorry about that.
So the all-new Power Wheeler from Skiern, and then the copy there, do not put a hat on Skiern. They also wanted me to elaborate on this because they felt that this would be a lawsuit waiting to happen, so to speak. Do not put a hat on Skiern Power Wheeler or any Skiern vehicle. Placing the man's hat on a classic vehicle from Skiern creates a stylish way that is dangerous, however nice to look at. Do not expect positive results from such action. So that's translated from the Finnish too, but you get the idea.
It's an incredible ad.
It's a product of Finland, which is so cool. We're big fans of the Finnish.
And you're a big truck head. I know you like those kind of tiny vans from Asia
I love
and Europe.
Absolutely, the K-Trucks, absolutely.
It reminds me of that.
Big K-Truck fan.
Okay, so I was digging through archives and so on, and I found this review. Everyone remembers, especially of our generation, maybe it's a little more of a Gen X thing, but the Gories.
Oh, absolutely.
And so this is an album review of the Gories, this kind of fun little thing where they sang songs, and it's a bit of a party pooper, but I thought it was interesting. So it's a 1-star review for the Gories Sing the Hits, which is Columbia Records, 1988. So I'm going to read it now. It's a bit of a party pooper, but... It's not every day we're given a piece of media that provides a perfect snapshot of our culture's current state in the dire, terminally rapid feedback cycling death spiral of self-cannibalism, regurgitation, and reanimation that results in the music, television, and politics that we're expected to continuously consume. Oh, wait, it is every day. And one of those days last week marked the release of the debut album from everyone's favorite trio of apparent polymaths, the Gories. The Gories Sing the Hits. To call this release a novelty album would imply that within its ear-wrenching track list contains some measure of nift, rather than what it does. Corporate toy executives sneaking into your home in the form of a CD or cassette and robbing you of not just your money, but your sanity, your precious time, and God forbid you've purchased this for your kid. The eternal souls of your children who, living in the society that produced this work of paralyzing mediocrity, will grow up to be limb-gnawing invalids, peeping toms, and politicians. Needless to say, parents who play this album for their tortured spawn should themselves be launched into the sky and fired upon like skeet pigeons. My general experience listening to this album was one of all-consuming torment and spirit-blistering agony. It propelled me into a repeating cycle of weeping, followed by laughing, with the transition between the two actions being so softly gradated that no particular emotion could be identified at any given moment. Remembering the condition of our popular culture, I would curl forward in my chair and weep. Realizing I was listening to the Gories, and the Gories were singing the hits, I would throw my skull backward with explosive laughter. Remembering I was tasked with writing a review for this sub-drivel, again I curled and cried. This obviously resulted in physical pain, and the lower discs of my spine eventually swelled and bulged under my skin, resembling teething rings. The listening experience of this music is made all the more horrifying by the trio's appearance. Please note, I wrote this same sentence when writing a review of the Buttcocks show in '79 at the B.O. Depot in Brooklyn. For those of you living under a rock, good for you. I wish I was being crushed by a giant boulder right now, too. But for those of you who don't know who the Gories are, they are the corporate mascots of the multinational food and drink processing conglomerate MeMoreTV. Although the Gories have never recorded an album, they have appeared in countless episodes of television, notoriously ruining the July 4th special of Gumshoe Child Detective. This is too loud. The Gories can be seen in at least the Gories can be seen in at least a dozen feature films, 2 of which they directed. They've driven trucks across North America, swam the English Channel, competed in the 1980 Olympic Games, and co-hosted the 41st Tony Awards with Angela Lansbury. Despite being everywhere, including in your food ingredients, they had never recorded a musical album. And so, I'd been spared of being paid to think and write about them until now. The album's opening track is, of course, one of many covers. The trio sing an unpleasant a cappella arrangement of Keith Jarrett's Gypsy Moth. And upon listening to this first track, any wisping thread of hope I had that this mass-produced product would not be a bitter slop like the foodstuffs they represent went out the window and evaporated in the sunlight. The second track of this landfill-bound compilation is an original piece, with all 3 credited as writers. The Gories pick up some instruments this time, forcing onto the listener their take on perhaps the most overplayed genre in all of chamber ensemble music, the trio sonata. The music continues to be unbearable here, with near-passable counterpoint crumbling to ham-fisted playing that seemed to spastically abandon any attempt at momentum before suddenly resolving to try again. After this, the covers continue with Goin' Home, Bluebeard's Castle, Sequenza 3, Die Frorele, Antertia, the Entombment of Christ, and I Was a Fool to Care, all of which are performed with such a dispassionate glaze that one can instantly forget that they just consumed and feels ill. The remaining 16 songs and compositions on this album are undeserving of any more mention than this sentence, so, Gourmet fans, take my word for it. Skip this album. Whew.
Wow, that was extremely long.
Yeah, pardon me.
We lost a lot of viewers during
Really?
that. Absolutely.
20?
A lot, yeah. We really got hit. But we got to read these articles, guys. We have to read them fully.
Sorry, I didn't
That's
really
okay.
think
That
of the
was
time.
extremely
I don't
long.
normally
I really enjoyed that. What an incredible review of the Gories. We remember the Gories. We remember all their pumping antics. We remember all their craziness. And so that was really exciting. Thank you, Sam, for reading that.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Here's a cigarette ad. Medieval themed, another archival thing.
That's a beautiful classic cigarette ad. We don't like to condone smoking. It is bad for you, but if a smoking company wants to pay us to put the ad, we will place that. Now here's one from me. Now guys, I promise this isn't going to be that long. It looks kind of long, but it's not. Maybe I shouldn't read it. Should I read it? I'm just going to read it. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I tortured, so you should lighten it up.
All right, so guys, I got to visit Ton Emptorn, the famous brick salesman, brick stall owner. This is really cool for me because I've been a brick fan for a long time, since I was a kid, and this was just massive for me. I was really happy that MeMoreTV could make this a reality, so I wrote about my experience here. As I approached Ton's stand, I noticed that he was fast asleep. His bricks were laying about all over his area, and his pants were around his ankles. It wasn't dirty, though. He had another pair of pants underneath, and underneath those, he had a pair of shorts. I shouted to rouse him. Ton rose up to his feet and shook off his trousers, then picked them up and hurled them at me. How's about you respect a man taking a much-needed nap? He started huffing and puffing while stomping in a circle. I looked over at the various bricks laying all around Ton's stand or stall. Ton was a great brick seller. she's a brake seller, so I had heard. I had never met the man and have never had a chance to examine his notorious product. I was 13 when I began inspecting bricks. I would climb the local Reese Tower in my municipal district to get a good look at buildings in progress with their bricks laying around. I especially enjoyed bringing a pie pipe and my brick goggles atop the towering Reese Tower during sundown to catch a glimpse at the small projects coming to fruition after the workers had gone home and began their nighttime privacy hours. Little did I know I'd be standing in front of the most prominent stall runner of them all, Mr. Ton Imptorn himself. Ton pulled out a large weapon that looked like a loaded gun. I couldn't be sure, though. He pointed it at me and fired. Now I had my assurance. This was a loaded firearm. The bullet whizzed past my ear. Ton, careful! You'll scare the bricks, I shouted, attempting to add humor to a tense situation. Ton was not amused, but then suddenly he was very amused. He began unloading the firearm, which I could now tell was a 9mm pistol. As he took the bullets out, he kissed them. So, Ton, when am I going to get a closer look at some of these bricks? I was eager to check out Ton's product. Check it out fast. Ton ignored me. I began to daydream. I remembered being 19, learning more and more about bricks online. I used Wikipedia to gather information about bricks and their purposes, their characteristics, and their place in popular culture. My daydream came to an end as I pooped my pants. I was so embarrassed I forgot where I was. I knew I had to find my car. I looked up to tell Ton no, I was leaving, but he was nowhere to be found. His brick stand was also completely packed up and gone. I took this as an opportunity to leave. Before he came back, I could faintly hear the cocking of weapons, including machine gun loading sounds, as well as shotgun cocking.
Curse word detected.
I thought this may have been Ton ready to give me round 2. I sat down in my car, and the poop in my pants smushed up against my butt. It was not pretty, and I'm sorry to be graphic, but I'm just being honest. This was my awesome experience visiting Ton's brick stand.
All right. We got one viewer back.
Yeah, sorry guys. Maybe in the future we won't read our articles. It takes a long time.
Well, I won't, but
no, I don't think it's. I think people can go read it if they want to.
Yeah.
If they want to read it, they can go read it. You know, we can just give like a synopsis.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, now this is cool, guys. So this is my ad that I got to make for the epic game that I've been a fan of since I was a kid, TreeMorph Dorks. We talked about it in the show tonight. We even played some for you. This is just cool. I got to work with Bing Bong Games. And MeMoreTV. Everybody kind of, put in their 2 cents on this. There's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, but it came out perfect. We all kind of had ideas of what we wanted to show. Of course, a classic tree there, blowing out some of these awesome tech devices. I like the envisioning of really bringing the viewer of this ad into the world, taking you from the computer keyboard and the mouse into that fantasy world and kind of blurring the lines there. Both literally and figuratively, those objects being blasted out of the tree there with a blurred swag, but also like blurring the lines. Oh, am I on a game or am I in the TreeMorph Dork world? So really excited. And this is going to be on the back of the shirt that's being given away.
Yeah. Shortly. We'll be revealing the winner very shortly.
If Julian Blaine wins,
So this is the classic page that
epic ARSs. Thank you, Julian.
Separates the Realmer pages from our page.
Yeah, and so we had incredible pages. Bortson's. This was Geck, an incredible classic Geck. What else? Just tons of great stuff. They were all incredible. The Beatles one from Dan.
Yeah.
Hijackers with Spiggles. The Philosophy dolls from Acid. The We Are Sorry, the Japanese ink article from Catru. Climaxing, which is not dirty.
Curse word detected.
From Touche. Judge Suds from Ryan McNulty. Connectors from Keelan It. Really like connectors. An incredible product that is endorsed by you. I didn't realize you. So presumably Keelan
I
spoke with you. I thought this was awesome. These connectors look great. I'd love to get some of these connectors. And then we also had Money Now from Gandalf.
Yeah, I like the...
I don't think I missed any there. But these were incredible pages. I just was really happy with all these.
Look at these.
Who did Beatles? Dan did Beatles. Just incredible, guys. What a great zine. If I had to print one zine out, I'd print this one. I just like all of these.
Yeah.
Nothing, just great. Nothing bad to say.
Good stuff. Okay, well...
So again, is it time to do the shirt raffle?
This
has been a long episode, hasn't it?
Let us do the honors. That's okay.
Well, that's okay.
All right, the honor of win. So,
2-hour episode.
I know, tough. We shouldn't have read the articles on a full bladder as well.
I know, now I have to urinate. Guys, just like the mystical balls
Curse word detected.
Powerball,
Curse word detected.
Mega Millions going through the air hole machine with all the balls going up. Tonight we will metaphorically spin the balls, which is why I included balls here. pulling out a random number to check out in the super chat. So get your super chats in to get your super chat on a metaphorical immaterial ball that we will then refer to using our imagination, and then
are we
call
opening
the
tell me when the gates are closed, and I'll press refresh.
We'll see if anybody, because there's a little bit of a delay, we'll see if anybody wants to get in a last minute super. If you hadn't got your super in now.
So you're going to be winning this shirt as well as this shirt.
And the way this works, if you win, email me. Well, we'll get to that when we can ask the winner.
Okay.
All right.
I
think we should
close the gates? Let's count.
Yes, that's got to be it. No more supers, guys.
All right,
now.
I'm hitting refresh.
Oh, Julian! No, Julian.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Julian says it doesn't count, so it doesn't count.
Sorry, that will count because I'm closing the gates.
Okay, fine.
Now. All right, gates are closed. The final number is 57. So now.
No!
Huh?
No, look at all these extra ones coming in.
Okay, well, the delay accounts for the gates are closing for them still, so we'll let those in.
We'll let those one in. Those ones in.
Okay, which means this is a good song for this.
Should we re-roll?
No, I just said the total.
Okay, got it. I got it. Okay.
All right, and
Doing our calculations here, guys.
I'm going to show this random for full transparency here. All right.
Show the screen, show the random.
All right, and so we're going to hit generate one time here.
All right, guys, you ready? 18 is the number tonight,
18.
folks.
So
that's
now
the 18th super.
So now let's count from the top is easiest.
1, no, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Acid Mask. Oh my gosh, double winner.
A double winner. Acid Mask won again. How dorked can you get in the game?
How dorked can you get in the game?
That is the winning super chat. How dorked can you get in the game? Congratulations, Acid. Acid deserves it. Acid deserves it.
I know, and you can see.
But a double winner, folks. What are the odds? Acid's a lucky person.
Lucky
man, lucky individual. We love that.
That's how it works. It's random numbers. It's imperfect system. It's random, and now we got a double winner and really a triple winner.
So we don't need to know Acid's. We don't need to know Acid's info. Acid, email me your. No, wait, no. We gave Acid a mug, so Acid, I do need to know your shirt size.
Oh yeah.
Just send me an email, or just tell me now.
Tell us right now. We'll write it down.
Second, and I'll.
So that is kind of sweet though, because the very first sweeps that Acid won that mug, Acid wasn't around to see it happen. So now Acid's in the flesh.
10XL. We don't have those Acid.
That's 10Xs.
L. So Acid's a large.
Okay, I'll write L. You write L.
I'll write them on these pieces of paper, which will end up in the garbage.
Okay.
If I forget, I'll ask you, Acid, but large. No, 2XL. Which one is it, Acid? 2XL. L or 2XL?
Well, that's 3. There's 2 shirts.
2XL. All right. 2XL.
Okay, you write 2 and X in front of it.
So both are 2XL, or one is an L and one is a 2XL? I'm tall and fat. That's fine. Hey, me too. I'm short and fat.
Then maybe it was an invasive question.
I know. Maybe. Well, he could have emailed it. You have to say it publicly.
Shirt shame.
There's no shirt shame here. 2XL.
No
okay.
shirt shame
All right,
here.
both are 2XL. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us this week. Join the Patreon for $5 a month if you haven't already to join us for an additional hour of our podcast after the show. If not, please join the Discord and chat with us. That's a lot of fun. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, and follow us on TikTok as well.
And thanks for being here for this awesome episode 106 of Skeleton with Blood.